We're heading back to Lloyd's, right?
I guess, yeah, you're going back to Lloyd's.
What time is it?
It doesn't even matter, I don't know. 10:30.
It does matter. Because I got a solo game I gotta be in, so.
I'm starting to think the same thing.
You might solve the case while you're out there on your own.
I think we're just gonna end this soon.
What if Polly sent the ball?
Polly's trying to kill Vanessa. I knew it.
Oh shit!
Two birds, one stone.
Okay, you guys are going back to Lloyd's.
Yep.
You get there. What's the change of tactic? What's going on now? Jasper, you gonna go sit with your friend? You got some new lines you're gonna hit him with?
Nope.
I mean, I wasn't.
Come on, Sean.
I wasn't making light of the situation. I was honestly.
Did it hurt when you crawled your way out of hell?
Oh, he's not trying to get laid. He's trying to find the bad guy.
True.
Or at least he's trying to find the bad guy's ex-lover.
Yeah, Vanessa does seem to be like not a great person. Like that's
Hey.
definitely part of the story, dude.
Hey.
Dude.
A 1,000-year-old vampire would be a great person.
Exactly.
I mean, but this 1,000-year-old vampires specifically were vampiring other vampires.
She's definitely like bad juju. I'll tell you that. Don't get all defensive just because you're banging her.
Getting tired of all this nonsense hate speech.
Yeah,
Hate
right.
speech.
They don't know about all the orphanages that she funds and manages and captures kids from.
Does she fund orphanages?
Only one. And she stays at it.
I don't know if you can call a brothel an orphanage.
Can you? I don't know
I
if
mean-
it's exclusive.
Be a pimp orphanage to live at.
They can have it upstairs and downstairs.
Literally?
Yes, literally.
Pimp orphanage? Because it pimps. Anyway, we're going back to Lloyd's. Echo's sitting on her own.
Tell me the plan. Alright, you're sitting on your own. The other three, what are you doing? Jasper's sitting with his bro.
Is he?
Or maybe
Just gone.
He's sitting at a table now. He's not at the bar. And
Yeah,
as you
I'm
walk
gonna
in, he
be-
kind of raises a glass to you. Like, I see that you just came back.
So you didn't ruin it, Sean.
He opens up the chair next to the bar for you and everything.
Come on.
He's like, come on, sit down.
Is it getting close to midnight or no?
I mean, yes, it gets there as time goes by, but what are you guys doing? Are we just waiting until midnight so you can go do your thing?
Well, you asked what I was doing, I told you. You asked what the other people were doing, they didn't really say much.
Well, I know. So,
I was gonna say something, but then I got cut off. But that's fine.
pretty much
sitting
the whole
in a
time
booth.
you've just been looking at your watch. Like, is it time to go yet?
I'm sitting. I'm not even gonna leave. I'm sitting in a booth, in a corner, hopefully
alright,
with the rest of the group.
Sure. The rest of the group isn't going to be there because Echo is sitting by herself, and Sean is potentially sitting with his friend, maybe, if he ever tells me what the fuck he is doing.
Sure, I'll sit with him.
I'll sit with Elijah. That's fine.
Okay, good.
Two bros sitting in a hot tub, 5 feet apart.
So then I can.
It's pretty much exactly like a hot tub, except without the water. You know, it's
And there's no answer
like
machine.
like before.
There's no answering machine.
Some hot tubs actually
The good ones do.
come with a secretary.
Anyway, yeah, Echo's gonna have a seat and ask for a glass of wine.
We won't have any
Yeah.
out here.
Oh.
Not even red wine?
Like we got a whiskey.
Sure.
It's like wine.
Place don't serve wine.
Everything here is brown.
The liquids are either red or
Water.
brown. Yes, especially the water.
They're not red. It's just- even the blood comes kind of brown.
Ah, it's stale. Yeah.
No blood.
All right.
Yep, I'll sit with my friend and I'm not gonna beat around the bush.
Okay.
I'll ask him about Darian Michaels.
He he looks at you up from his drink, to you. He says, "Oh, okay." So
It's like, damn, I thought you were single.
you don't have to make it sexual.
I do. I do. I have a role to fill in this party.
I have a hole to fill in this party.
So does Don.
He says, yeah, you wouldn't be the first person looking for that guy. He comes around here, I suppose, occasionally. He's a bit of a mess.
Why do you say mess?
Well, I mean, he's broken down as of late. He's burned a lot of bridges. Not even his own kind want to put up with him. The prince has put him on a no drink list.
Do you know where we could find him?
I won't ask what that means, but I'm not there.
Actually, he frequents the alleys not too far from here. Looking for a stray with a handout, I suppose.
Okay, and then I'm gonna stand up, go to the bartender, and ask for a blood to go.
Blood to go? You think bars just give you drinks to go?
I mean,
As long as it's not alcoholic.
It's not alcohol.
Oh, in the 40s, sure.
it's the 40s and it's like midnight. What do they care? Alright, he charges you a little extra for the glass.
That's fine. I used Elijah's money that I was supposed to owe him.
This is why we can't have nice things.
Or friends.
Like an answering machine.
Or friends.
Or friends.
I was like,
Or a hot tub. Okay.
I go over to Elijah and Sylvan and be like, okay, our guy is somewhere in these alleys.
did you get a specific one?
Nope. He said he stumbles around in the alleys.
What's he look like?
Good question.
Tall, short, red hair, blonde hair?
Yes,
We're
these
just
are
gonna
good
go
questions.
around asking for Darian.
Well, you could ask your guy who actually knows what he looks like. Theoretically.
I've already walked away. That's
he already walked
embarrassing.
away. That's awkward.
It's embarrassing.
That's embarrassing. Yeah, but it would actually help.
I'm just saying, you already left the building for like an hour and came back.
Yeah, that ship has sailed.
It's already more embarrassing.
Yeah, this will be 5 seconds. As soon as he gets out the door into the street and then comes back in. Hey, I forgot to ask you, what does this guy look like?
At least it's funny.
So, he looks like a drunk walking around
Yeah.
in the alley.
Or a homeless vagrant.
Around midnight, yeah.
Hmm.
Or a shady
Okay.
character.
Okay.
Was that specific enough for you? Or you use something else?
It seems pretty well known. I'm sure someone can point him out.
Who?
No.
We just found the guy who
Okay.
pointed him out.
Okay. You think you can find a guy who can point him out then?
Sure.
I'm down. You gonna drink that blood?
This is for him.
Oh.
Alright, you guys spend some time perusing the alleys in this section of impoverished downtown. Or not really downtown, but Chicago City. You come across your fair share of homeless in the back alleys, crowded together around the trash, or maybe they even have a few
Dumpster fires?
Yeah.
Little trash can fires? Yeah, trash can fires.
campfires. a dark alley. You pass a few bums at a trash can fire, and this guy comes up to you out of the darkness. And you can hear him smelling about the air. And he starts to, like, as he's doing so, his senses, like, drag him, compel him to close that gap that would be privacy between the two of you as he gets real close. And this guy talks to you, and you can just smell this rancid breath. It's dirty.
My death side is
Smell.
active. Do I see anything?
Oh
on it?
yeah, yeah. If your death side's still active, this guy registers very much with
Death involved.
that kind. Hold on.
Death flavor.
Let's do a particular. Oh yeah. Oh no. You know what? Yes. This guy's a vampire. And he says, "Hey, what do you have there, friend?"
I'll take a step back and be like, hey, what would be your name? What would be your name?
Hey, look, you can call me whatever. I just I'm really thirsty, and I.
Do you want the
what
drink?
you've got
He asked
there,
you what your
and I-
name was.
So I'm talking to him. You stay out of this.
Darky.
I'll take the drink from Jasper. I gesture for it.
I'll hand it to him.
I pour some of it out.
Whoa, hey.
This is funny.
All right,
Playing hardball.
what you wanted a name? What name do you want?
What is your name?
Michaels. Darian Michaels.
That guy's gonna look at these guys, like the rest of the crew, like, this guy's a wreck.
You want the drink?
Yeah, yes, please don't
got some
spill more of it out.
We got some questions. You gonna answer them?
Yeah, sure. I mean, if you give me the drink, I'll answer.
No,
all your
what do you mean? What do you mean? Sure. What do you mean? Sure. I'll pour a little more out. You mean yes?
Yes. I will answer your questions.
That's what I thought you
Just
meant.
don't pour any
Okay.
more of it out.
All right. You get it when you get the answer to the question. I like this.
But I'm so
What?
hungry.
Yeah. Come on, let's go. We'll find a
Let's go.
dark place in an alley somewhere.
quiet,
I don't know.
This is
Yeah.
a dark place in an alley.
Okay.
We're in the dark alley.
That's perfect then.
You got there real quick.
Wonderful.
This is the dark spot you were looking for.
Do you know Vanessa?
Yeah.
How well do you know her?
Look, I don't know. We used to be a thing, I guess. If that's a thing with Vanessa, it kind of feels like maybe that was never the case, but I knew her.
What happened?
Well, apparently she was through with me, and so that's what happened. She was done. Rinsed her hands of me and then cast me out of her little society.
Why do you want to kill her?
A little cart before the horse, but okay.
I don't know, because she's a backstabbing, lying, conniving bitch. Because she ruined me, because she ruined my life.
What did you do before this?
He was a banker. He was president of Venezuela.
Dang, she really did jack you like some kids.
I'm sorry, man. Here, have a drink.
Hold on, you need 2. Let me find somebody else.
No more questions. That's man. We're on your side. Let's go kill this bitch.
Open me up. Oh, man.
You know what? I'm loyal. We're friends now. Oh.
Oh man.
So you admit it then? You sent the red dot to her.
What? No. You asked me why I would want to kill her.
Well, why'd you send the red dot to her then?
What red dot? Is that real? Are you messing with me? Did someone send that bitch a red dot? Finally. Finally. Good.
Okay.
I take it. Okay, I want to roll to see if like he's fucking with me. I don't really think he is, but you know,
Very desperate. I don't.
just for the sake of thoroughness, right?
Okay.
Yeah, because I haven't rolled shit all game, so like, why not roll something?
Yeah, roll the bones.
Fine.
Jasper is typing.
Uh-oh.
Hey,
Let's go call her out for it.
fact.
That's just-
She sent it to herself. Okay. This dude seems truthful enough. I mean, you don't have any inkling that he would be lying about this. You don't detect any false motives or.
Right. So I really don't think he didn't know about the red dot before, but
Yeah.
and while he really does think she should, get axed, he didn't do it. He's not responsible. Okay. Echo will, kind of like confer that with the rest of the group quietly. Like, yeah, I don't think he's the guy. I mean, look at him. He's barely got his shit together. He's struggling enough to stay up on 2 feet these days, much less have somebody killed.
All right. What's my name?
What?
What's my name?
Slim Shady?
But please
DMX?
don't get up.
What's my name?
I don't know. I don't know what your name is.
Good answer. Why were we here?
I have no idea.
What did I ask you?
Nothing.
Nothing. Take the blood and go. Did you say, hey, wait? Did Jasper say, hey,
No,
something? Okay.
Hey, listen.
but I do want to get rid of these drugs. So
What, you think he has money? You think he has money?
I give him the glass of blood.
Okay. You give him the
What do you
glass of
say?
blood.
What do you
Do
say?
this to a vampire.
He begins to guzzle it.
Joke.
Well, yeah. I mean, like he can't help himself. He just begins to slurp the contents of the cup down, like he's starving, famished, and this is the first thing he's had to eat all week. And you see, as the train goes by on the nearby track, maybe, I don't know, 100 feet away from you guys, and the lights bounce through the alleyways as it goes overhead. Let's see who. Let's reward my most perceptive, Sylvan. Sylvan, you're there,
Nice.
right?
Yeah.
Sylvan, you can see as this guy's drinking the blood, and in the glint of the dim light, you can barely make out the fact that he does not have any teeth. They've all been ripped out of his face.
Oh, shit.
He got ripped hard. So I read stuff. I read stuff about vampires. Is that a thing that normally happens when they get removed from a society? Do teeth
wouldn't
normally
be-
get pulled?
It wouldn't be the strangest thing that you've heard.
Okay.
Yeah, this sounds on par with something you would have read. You might not have read about this specifically, but you've probably read other stories that tie very closely. They probably have done other things like cut vampires who have fallen out of grace or favor open, filled their stomach with rocks, put them in a coffin, and then left them buried, only to wake them up 100 years later, nurse them back to health, and do it again.
That's really fucked.
Kinda
What
asshole,
the fuck?
Maybe we should just burn all the vampires to the ground.
Right? That's what I'm
First, we
saying.
have to take a trip to South America.
That's racist.
I mean, they kind of deserve it.
Not all vampires are bad.
Hashtag not all vampires.
Yeah, just look at Vanessa.
That's right.
Vampires' life matter.
Isn't Vanessa like the whole like root cause for all this? Just saying.
Right?
Isn't she literally the one here?
The devil? Isn't she the devil?
Pretty much. Vampire Satan. Van Payton, you might say?
It's all in character. Please tell me this is all in.
No.
Yes.
Plot the
I'm
joke.
plotting.
I'm not. I would have said that in character. But only in that conversation.
Anyway. So, are we good here?
You were given a list of her enemies and told, to track them down, so what would you expect
We
to
did,
find
yeah.
in each milestone? Oh no, she
True.
was lovely.
Right? An absolute peach. No. No, we found enemies. We weren't looking for enemies, we found enemies.
Right.
It doesn't make her sound any more of a better person, though.
Yeah.
We've
Well-
literally only heard the worst about her.
Who's to say a list of friends even exists?
Right.
Especially when they're all on the same page. Like they say the exact same thing about her. Yeah, she never loved anyone. She's a horrible person. And when she doesn't want you, she drops you.
Mm-hmm.
Are you taking notes?
No, he's different. This time she's fallen in love. They're gonna get married and live forever.
Keep your guard up.
Kill her first.
That's a fun to get behind.
Okay.
So, now what?
Beat it, Darian.
Yeah.
Alright. Now, as the train lights go by, the alley goes dark again. Echo, you begin to look around and you notice that those two bums that were back there near the fire,
Mm-hmm.
there's no fire anymore. There's no light.
Something's happening, guys.
This section of your alley becomes very dark.
Echo's gonna tap the other guys and whisper, "Watch out."
Mind vision.
Yep, death too. And I pull a gun.
I see in the dark.
Alright,
Me too.
suddenly Darian is spun around sideways, or spins around sideways in the darkness. It's difficult for half of you to tell. Who's got my night vision though? Echo and Elijah?
Yep.
Yeah. Perfect night vision.
You guys see something comes out of the darkness. In fact, it's darkness that comes out of the darkness, made manifest next to Darian, spins him around, and with a quick slash of one limb, splits his throat wide open. Damn near takes his head off as he slumps and falls to your feet.
Damn.
What the heck just happened to my Discord?
He got rocked.
There are a few of these shadowy creatures now manifesting this alley with you. Humanoid, roughly in shape, standing 6 feet tall or so.
What does its mind? What does its mind look like?
Humanoid shadow things.
Is
What did I
it
tell
like
you last time? Nothing. They were very basic
They-
intentions, right?
they were essentially basic instructions,
Yep.
but like poetic styled.
No, you tried to make them goetic styled. I said they were not goetic styled. They are basically little more than intentions capable of carrying themselves out.
Like a robot.
That's what their
Like
mental
a
pattern
robot.
looks like. I have an
Okay, so-
instruction, and I'm smart enough to try and do it.
Huh. I want to try to make it dumb enough that it doesn't know how to do it.
Mind blast or something, augment his mind.
Like
Lower
I
his
just
intellect.
I just want to lower his intellect so he doesn't
Nerf
actually.
intelligence.
What the fuck's
Stupefied.
going on?
Come on and get stupefied.
Like I want to see what's gonna happen to it.
Is this the right music for the scene still?
Roll initiative.
Okay.
No.
Yeah.
No, it's not.
Hmm.
Oh, I actually can't do that. It takes 4 dots to do that. Yeah.
F.
Lame.
What was it? 6 point what?
6.4.
There we go. Just had to delete your mother.
Bom bom bom.
For now.
Delete your mama.
Are we rolling them initiatives?
Yeah, roll
We are.
initiative.
Oh, I rolled low this time. Damn.
Well,
I love
looks
how
like I'm starting.
he rolled low and he's still higher than 2 of us.
Yeah.
Alright,
I rolled a
Jasper.
1. That's gonna be 2
Four
of
of
you.
these things have closed in around the group. Well, like 2 down one direction of the alley and 2 down the other. They're only like, well, the one that took down Tyrion is like 5 feet away from you, and then the other 3 are 10 feet away. 2 down one way, 2 down the other way.
Okay. I want to take a shot at the one that's 5 feet from me. And that's offhand, so that's -1.
Defense.
You gonna use your strong hand?
You gonna use both hands?
Defense.
I don't get defense because it's bullet.
Yeah, they don't defense.
They do.
Can't defend against bullets.
Remember,
Oh, these do.
Spirits always apply defense.
They're special.
Yeah, they are, because they can move really quick. Or I don't know what the reasoning is, but they don't lose against 2 firearms. So defense 3.
Maybe their defense is allowing
Okay.
physical
let me
things
reroll.
to move through them.
You don't make assumptions.
I said
Still a
maybe.
2.
Alright, still a 2.
Yep.
Alright, you strike this thing. And your bullet actually dissipates like a large hole. It like blasts a large void in the shadow creature that kind of fades away. And the thing becomes unstable and quickly like unravels and becomes nothing.
Good shot.
Alright. That is my turn.
These things move upon the group. The one that
Move,
killed
group.
Darian now moves towards
Bring it.
Jasper. What's Jasper's defense?
Jasper's defense is let me
In
double
the
check.
dark.
In the dark.
Is what?
I'm double checking. I think it's 6.
Damn.
What the hell is going on with this thing? Defense. Yeah, 6.
Alright, it misses you. Sylvan, Echo. The two on the other side of the alley. Come at you. What are your defenses?
5.
Mine? 10.
What the? 10?
Yeah, it's 20 if he's wielding an axe.
Mm-hmm.
Mine armor OP, man.
Alright. The one misses Sylvan. The other one actually hits Echo and
That'll be
does 2 points of bashing damage.
Okay.
Yeah, we know you'll be fine. You get like hit by a train and break an arm and like rip a foot off.
Right.
I'll be fine.
Alright.
Fall 20
It's only a
feet,
flesh wound.
land in the street, stand up and dust yourself. Go, I'm okay. I'm okay.
It kind of is like that.
All right, Echo.
Let's retaliate. Drop the hands on this one.
Catch these hands.
Yeah. What's its defense?
3.
Okay. Fucking punch!
Whoa!
Dang. What is that? Well, that's 3. So I mean, okay. Boom.
Beat
found
stem,
it.
knock him down.
Punch. It does beat Stam. It knocks him down. He tumbles in over his form, and as it crumples and collapses, he loses his stability, just like the one that was shot. The brute force and impact upon this thing like shatters it. The stuff that it is made of evaporates. Disappears.
Spilled his spear cuts.
Yeah, wisps out into nothing.
Got him, coach.
Elijah.
Run up and punch one. Brass knuckles, baby. Defense? 3 still?
3 still. And what is that? Plus 15 lethal?
Yep.
Plus 47 lethal.
Okay. 48 lethal damage.
Plus 2.
You shred this thing into pieces. Like the attacks that have failed its brethren, you slash into this thing and shred it. And its physical form is separated and torn like a curtain as you shred through it with your bladed knuckles.
I'll position myself so I'm in front of Jasper.
Protect the squishies, huh?
Yep.
He's a tank.
Okay.
One squishy.
Alright,
Jasper.
that's Sylvan. There's one more.
Throw an
Yeah,
axe.
squishy.
Throw an axe.
Apparently.
You're actually gonna throw an axe?
Yeah.
You like never throw axes.
Let's see it. Let's see it.
Yeah, I want to see us axe throwing.
3 defense, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, 3D. We want to see it in 3D.
Yeah, boy.
Dramatic.
Still rolling hot fire.
Dramatic.
Yeah, let's do it. Why not? I'll dramatic a hatchet throw into
Don't
the back
hit
of
this
Elijah's
squishy.
head or something.
Right in Jasper's other arm. Jasper's gonna need to get some 2 hooks.
Jasper's gonna have to dabble into mine or something. Fucking mine bullets.
Oh.
Aren't you literally a force mage?
Yeah, it's like, aren't you a force mage?
Alright, alright.
Yeah, but I had to touch it.
He dramatically fails the attack roll.
Come on. You're gonna get bashed by your people. Why are you throwing that an axe?
Oh. Okay. Well,
It is dark out. Maybe that could be part of the issue.
so it is dark now. You toss your axe in truly miserable form, and it clumsily cascades down the alley. Are these on chains? Is that how this works?
No.
Okay.
They're just axes.
I just use a chain to holster them, essentially.
Or was it just to hold your pants up?
Or
like a belt,
both.
yeah.
Yeah.
His chain suspenders.
I bet Sylvan's quads are like jacked. He has a full chain
He's
belt.
like-
Oh my god.
He's like Goku in the training clothing.
He drops it off and it's like 97 pounds.
If Sylvan had gotten
Per
in the
square
pit
inch.
fight, yeah, he would have been like, here, take my jacket. He's like wearing chains as a shirt. You guys didn't even know. He like takes all the chains off and hands them to one of you and starts to unwrap the chains from under his pants.
And then he powers up for the next half an hour.
Oh my god.
Oh, but that's not what happens. He clumsily
That's
throws his
what I was
axe.
thinking.
You arm rack yourself as you twist your arm.
Oh no.
You failed the release.
You failed to everything. The delivery, the draw, the whole thing. You just like twisted the piss out of your arm.
What does arm rack do?
I think it destroys your arm instead.
I think it just kills you
You're like Jasper.
in the face.
Hey! Armless
It just
buddy.
kills you right in the face.
Your arm burns with pain, then it goes numb, could be dislocated, sprained, or broken. Whatever's wrong with it, you can't move your limb. -3. Wait, hold on.
To all physicals. Holy crap.
Unless you're ambidexterity, then you suffer offhand penalties to your rolls.
It's a good thing you're not a physical person.
I was gonna try to throw axes this time, but apparently not.
Game's telling you
I guess this is
no.
why you never tell Alexis. Like, you never do it before, now I see why. Shit, you suck at this.
He's terrible at it.
I have 8 dice at it.
Hey, it's dangerous.
I'm not bad at it.
Hear about that runner that go running every morning and then he had a heart attack while running? And don't run, you'll have heart attacks.
There was that one ref who was like judging the Olympics and he got hit by a javelin.
Oh yeah.
Like, totally run through. Because, yeah, they're sharp and if they hit you, they don't stop.
So, alright, Jasper, you don't see anything else. Coast looks clear.
Alright, I'll start heading towards the main street. Gun still drawn though, and cautious.
Okay, you turn around and start to head out of the alley.
Wait, is he just leaving us in the middle of the fight?
Well,
There's
he said
nothing
he's
else there.
Trying to lead you out of the fight. But,
Okay.
I
I thought there was still one more.
What is an offhand penalty? Is it
Oh, there is
-2?
one more. Did I say there was nothing? I was getting ahead of myself. You're right, that's not
Oh,
true.
yeah, you
There's
did
not
tell me
nothing.
there
There's
was
one
nothing.
more. It's Sylvan. He threw the hatchet at the one and failed. How could we forget that?
Yeah, see,
I
I'm
just
not
had
crazy.
it in my mind the assumption that you
Good.
were all going to kill one like instantly. That I was already
Okay, well
there.
then I'll shoot that one.
Okay. The remaining one.
Again,
the
you
one that
overestimate our
Sylvan-
proficiency.
the one that Sylvan failed to kill. Take a shot.
Jasper, throw your gun. Just to show
What?
him. Throw your gun just to show him up.
Heck
Okay.
no! This gun's too precious.
You blast this thing, destroying the shadow. It dissipates into nothing, much like the one you destroyed before. You killed 2. Sylvan's killed 0, just so you know.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Is that it for your turn?
Jasper's not on a roll tonight, just saying, like, I failed a couple of things already.
You don't have to remind me.
I've rolled one thing and I got 0 successes on 5 dice.
Correct.
At least you got $2,000 though.
Mm-hmm.
Alright,
Yeah, why don't you like cry yourself to sleep with your money?
is that it for Jasper? You're looking
Yes.
for the way out?
Yep.
Suddenly, swiftly, so incredibly quickly, manifesting itself like a roiling tide, this form slams into you, Elijah.
Okay. Need my defense or anything, or you just don't care?
I don't think I'm going to use your defense, because,
Fuck you.
you know, do you even get a defense if you didn't see it coming?
Fair
Actually, I
point.
might.
This fucking guy.
Well, we'll just say
can I take
no.
a feat? Okay, sure. I can look it up.
No.
You're right.
Okay, if you don't know,
Yeah, that's fine.
I
No
don't
defense. Or yeah, no defense. It's okay.
oh my gosh. Okay, this thing still slams into you. Take 3 lethal damage. This mass of blackness, the shadow creature, manifests itself. And like I said, it slams into you with this force. Its body is covered in these sharp black thorns. Its whole self, while being made of darkness, seems to glisten with this spectral hue.
Is this physical or range?
It's physical.
Okay, I have 5 armor. Does that mean I got 1 bashing?
Yeah, so you take 1 bashing.
Okay.
5 armor? Shit.
Yeah, he's ridiculous. I was gonna deal a ton of damage, but I really didn't know. You know what? No, you take 3. It's 3 lethal damage after your armor. That's how dangerous this thing is.
Oh my god.
Boom.
What?
You're getting rocked.
So it did 8 damage to me.
Mm-hmm.
Lord, 3 lethal? Okay.
Alright, it's time to get scared, boys and girls. This thing looks roughly humanoid,
Jinkies.
although it's exaggerated and twisted in places. And Jasper, as you turn to see it, as you hear, you're there, as Elijah experiences the sneak attack. You turn upon this creature and you see it is just bathed in death. It is an entity of death. Elijah, you've seen this thing before.
What?
Oh.
You've experienced this thing before. Well,
You fucked it.
not physically, but yeah, that's the twist. It's Vanessa. Yeah, you fought this thing near the water with the mage. What's his name?
Was this one we killed? The cult?
Yes.
Yeah, the one we wanted questions and Elijah just killed it.
Yeah, that's right. That's exactly who.
The flood?
Mhm.
Oh, you guys didn't know his name, did you? Name him.
I think we might have
Know
back
his
then.
name. You were looking into the death of Daniel Caldwell.
Yes.
Oh, Malcolm Wilker.
Malcolm.
Malcolm Wilker. You were dealing with Malcolm Wilker, and he had an entity with him, possessed of his body. Remember, there were 2 entities in him.
Okay.
And Sylvan put one to sleep, and then you capsized everything else.
Yep.
Okay. This is that thing that was living in him.
Oh wow.
Guess who's back? Back again.
Giggity. Making it worse later on again.
Remember that time you put a dragon to sleep? Banished a dragon?
Yeah, I do.
Yep. Mm-hmm. This is a trend, isn't it?
That's what I said. Did it again.
What do we have?
Whoa.
Noises.
Hmm. That was squishy.
Okay. Yeah, it slams into Elijah. He's squishing
Mhm.
and bleeds. Okay, Echo.
Gruesome. All right, can I jump on it, help my boy?
Sure. It has
Yeah.
defense. It all out attacked him.
Sweet, I will too. 0 defense, so I just get my full dices, and let's pop a willpower. Right, get real on this. Help Elijah out. Three. That's could be worse, but it could be better. 3's 3.
How cold is it outside?
Freezing.
Do you do bonus? Is it 3 bashing?
3 bashing plus Yeah, I don't do extra damage as I get extra dice, but I do knock him out of past the stamina. If this thing has stamina. I don't know how it works if you have stamina.
I mean, he might use spirit rolls, right?
But that's not my business. I hit it for 3.
Yeah, okay. No, it's still on.
Plus 1, yeah. So 4.
Alright.
4 bashing.
You slam into the second. It seems quite resilient. It takes your hit comfortably.
Oh,
Boom.
tougher than it looks. Well, I guess pretty tough considering it looks like a scary thing.
Yeah.
It looks scarier than most things we fight.
Alright, Elijah.
I'll all-out attack it too.
Well, hold on. I want you to know that amidst all your other actions, you do have the opportunity here to just lay here and die.
Oh, wait, that's an option?
That's, yep, in this fight, that's an option.
Wait, die, kill it, die, kill it. Alright, I'm gonna pick, kill it, and, I'm gonna go all-out attack.
Oh.
So it means I have, it has 0 defense, right?
Yeah.
It means I have 10. I'm also gonna burn a Sadity and make this punch aggravated, and use my shotgun blast for reroll 9.
Oh, Jesus.
That's plus 5, so 9 aggravated damage.
Oh.
And thorns at the same time.
It's how much damage? You said 3?
9 aggravated.
He's got a lot of armor.
Oh my gosh. I mean, I am armored, but that's a lot of damage. Okay. How does this attack delivered?
He knocks me down.
To the face.
I get up and uppercut him right in
You
the
get up again?
face.
Because he's never going to keep you down, right?
Then the shotgun blast goes off.
Okay. So this is the shotgun blast from your bladed.
Taser.
Yeah,
Rational.
yeah. Crazy tool. Mage tool.
His twist army knuckles.
That's pretty good.
Knife hands.
It does fucking everything. I mean, let's face it.
Well, you guys are prone to keep calling it brass knuckles, but it's like brass knuckles if you'd put knives in it.
Brass
Stop
knife
it.
goals.
Stop
It's
brass
shotgun.
knuckles anymore.
Call 'em Vega knuckles.
They're hand knives.
Vega knuckles.
Punching dagger. Okay. Alright, you shotgun this thing. Bits of black ichor and gore spray from the wound and splatter out amidst you guys. You all get little wet chunks of shadow monster cascaded across your face. Exposed fleshy parts. Just sends chills in your spine. This thing looks at you with this twisted visage, something humanoid but not human. It smiles in response to the bodily damage that you've dealt to it.
Damn.
What? It smiled to 9 aggravated? Oh my god.
Yeah.
Get wrecked, son.
Alright, Sylvan. You got a busted arm. You're not throwing a hatchet. This thing's mind is complex.
Oh, if it doesn't have 9 stamina, it has an arm rack.
It has 9 stamina. Too bad.
No, it's got armor rack. That's fine. It's okay.
Awesome.
Yeah, the gory bits and blast and explosion will say it nearly severed one of its arms. It's hanging there limp and useless.
Armorac says if it was delivered with aggravated, he can never use its arm again.
Damn. It's not just limp and useless, it's really useless.
I mean, it's limp and useless for now.
And ever.
Until I punch it again and give it a leg rack.
Sure.
I am going to mind bullets it, obviously. Since that's what I do when I run out of options.
I mean, you could throw axes. Oh, wait.
Oh wait, I would suck really bad at throwing an axe right now. That and I
Can't
don't
throw
know
axes
what.
lefty?
I don't know what offhand penalty is.
-2, 3,
-2.
-6.
It's minus a bit, you know, some
Minus
taxes.
2.
How much potency do I want to do this? That is the question.
He has no defense.
Okay.
If you were to
I-
throw an axe at him.
I don't care about defense though.
You do if you throw axes.
Alright, fine, I'll throw an axe. Let's do it.
Come on, 0.
Let's see. Do you have any sight up?
I have mine sight up.
Okay, you have mind sight. Alright. Good enough. I will say your spirit sight pulls at you. You see this stuff has a lot of spirit stuff going on.
Is that reflexive? Can I just say I throw an axe and then switch to spirit?
I honestly don't know. I don't think so.
That is too lethal. I'm looking.
Okay, your axe thumps
It's dead, it's too lethal.
weakly into this thing's physical form. Too weak to stick. There is a soft, sort of sickly squish as it hits, then it falls to the ground.
Shawn, you better go all out. Both guns.
Oh, it's too lethal. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
Oh, that's good.
My mistake. English is my only language, so I get confused easily with words.
Hey, you sound like Jasper.
Alright, Jasper, speaking up, it's your turn.
Yep.
Kill Use your ghost gun.
Yep, that's exactly what I was gonna do. So
Really?
I'm gonna spend. Yep. I'm going to spend an essence to pull out my Diablos.
Killing in the name of.
Ghost World. Let me refresh myself on this.
It's called Ghostlandia.
Crap, God.
Yeah, I don't know how much to roll.
You forgot about Ghost World or Dre?
Forgot about that.
What do you need to roll?
To hit.
You roll it like you normally hit.
Okay. I didn't know if it changed or not. So this is Diablos. The ghost gun.
Ghost gun. Doesn't it do aggravate or something?
It does if he does the fire.
Oh, okay.
Is that, are you doing the fire?
Fire.
Yes, I
Get
thought
fire.
that's what that was.
There's two separate functions. You can make the arm real.
Or I can keep it ghostly and make it fire, right?
Well, you can do the fire either way. Like whether it's real or it's ghostly, you can invoke ghost fire. So is that what you're invoking the ghost fire, and then you're just shooting it as a ghost weapon?
Yes.
Okay.
Correct. And then after that will be my regular gun.
Oh my God.
Okay.
What the frick?
Shit.
All right. You see what everybody else sees is a pale light sort of flicker to life around Jasper's missing arm without any discernible light source, and its intensity is quite faint. But given the complete darkness of the alley that you're in, it is noticeable. And you see the beast recoil as if slammed in the face with a freaking 20-pound sledgehammer.
Cannonball?
Yeah, it reels back. Flesh is just blasted from its skull. Bits of skull are missing. You're peering into its head, which looks like a black liquid that is running out of its face. The monster now While many of your wounds, cause damage, it handled it with excellent composure. This attack, however, you can see is beginning to wear on it. The creature's expression changes to something menacingly angry, threatened. It's threatened. And then Jasper reaches up with his gun and then shoots it. This round doesn't do nearly as much damage, but still it tears into its flesh. Bits of spirit body are flayed and torn apart and shattered by the bullet. The monster responds by emitting a ghastly roar, which I don't have. I have very few sound effects anymore, thanks to the changes. The sound.
Damn you, roll 20. Shake fist.
So this tremendous, monstrous roar it blasts out of this thing's face hole, and it becomes vaguely translucent in a moment and then disappears in the next.
What the heck? Attack of opportunity. Sentinel.
Attack of opportunity. Stop.
Sentinel.
Jasper, okay.
Ain't going nowhere, fuck.
Jasper, this thing went into the twilight.
Oh.
I mean, you can't see into the twilight as of now, but Death Mage, Death Sight, 3 successes.
Cough, cough. If you tell us, maybe somebody can.
Well, no, he can. He just doesn't always see into the twilight.
No. I mean, if he tells us, though, maybe somebody can see.
I don't.
Oh.
Can any of you see in the twilight? I think he's the only
Yes.
one. Can you really?
Oh.
I
Yeah.
think I can too with mine.
Okay, well then I'll say he's going
You
into
said
the
this
twilight.
monster's the wrong place. We're chasing him.
I think you guys are lying to me. I think he's the only one that can do it.
Cough, cough.
Tell him, John.
I just gotta know what to look
You
for.
say
that's all.
John or Sean?
You just gotta
told
know
him.
what
He's-
to look for.
Well, I gotta know if I need to look in Twilight at all, right? Because it's not like a.
He just said it.
Right.
Oh, yeah?
It disappeared.
Okay.
Oh.
Hmm?
Okay. Jasper just said it.
Okay, then yeah. It would take me 2 turns to power up for it.
Okay.
But yeah. And I gotta roll.
Well,
I think I
is
gotta
that
roll.
something you want to do?
Yes. And since it's just you guys, I'll go ahead and flare the Fluid Disfigurements. Not hide back my alienness.
I want
7.
to use Exorcist die.
Exorcist die?
Yeah.
Okay.
He laughs at
Hey,
you.
that's not bad. That's not fucking bad.
What's Exorcist Eye?
It's rank 1 spirit. See and speak to spirits.
I thought you said Exorcist die, like a dice.
Whether or not they're roaming freely in the twilight or in the physical world. And I can see the conduit of any spirit with the reaching manifestation, but I cannot communicate all the way across the gauntlet.
Alright.
It doesn't look like potency does anything, which is what I
Holly
was
just got home.
looking for.
Primary factor
Okay.
duration.
Alright. Alright, so that is 4 dice for me.
Oh, I can't do anything until I'm death 3.
Womp womp.
Yeah.
Alright. Echo can see the ghosts. Sylvan can see.
I can see the ghosts. And through walls.
You can see. Okay. Through walls.
I mean, I
Yours
can
is
do
two
touch-
times later. So
touch
by the
the
time
grave.
Sylvan's sight comes on, the creature is no longer here. But you can see the ephemeral stuff that it is bleeding and leaking as it scaled the wall just to, I don't know, the left of you, went up on top of the 2-story building and made its escape.
Like hell it did.
Yeah, let's, so we can both see the signs, right?
Okay, yeah, so then next turn,
We can follow it.
Echo's sight comes on and you can see the same thing. Into the twilight, you can basically see, I mean, like this thing was bleeding stuff
Mhm.
quite profusely. You can see the ephemeral blood trail that it's leaving.
Yeah.
And Echo, where's your wall? That doesn't give you much wall looking, does it?
10 yards.
Okay. So, by the time your sight comes on, the creature's out of your vision.
Mhm.
So you can't see it by penetrating the walls, but you can spy on other people and see their neck.
I can. It's funny.
Man, I'm super shit at spirits though. Super shit.
You said you can only see.
I can see and communicate. I can't interact.
I was talking. What were you
Oh,
saying?
me?
You did 3 death for?
To like do anything inside the twilight. Like I can do like touch the grave, but that's not gonna do anything here.
Alright, are we in the twilight yet?
I don't think we're going in the twilight. We're just.
Yeah,
Look through.
I can't bring you to the twilight.
I can't go. Rebecca can say.
Three death gets a gateway to the twilight. You got 3 death?
Nope, not yet.
No. Alright.
That's why I said I can't really do anything yet.
I know where it's going. I can see the tracks.
Alright.
There was
so
a
can I.
doorway to the twilight. I could take it to the dream.
We know where. We can see where it's going though. Like we don't.
That I know it doesn't.
Yeah.
It doesn't help us. I just wanted to say it.
Right.
So does Death's... Maybe your mage sight lets you see into the twilight, because you don't have a spell that does it. And that doesn't make sense, because your second dot allows you to touch things in the twilight.
Right.
So, is it given to you with your sight?
Bam.
Let's find out.
Get it.
It would either make sense
How
that
you-
you're given that, or it's a
It
one-dot spell, like...
Death Sight gives him presence of anchor conditions, manifested ghosts, and related phenomena. And with a glance, a mage using Mage Sight can tell if someone has a soul or if a body is in fact dead.
What page is that on?
Page
Okay.
91.
Pepperoni jalapeno pineapple.
Yeah. Text ghosts and deathly twilight phenomena, and can automatically see ghosts and souls in twilight. Yeah.
Okay.
Where do you see Twilight stuff?
Page 192. 1 attainments. Death.
Oh, it's entertainment.
Yeah, that's where the
That's
the
what
mage
your sight
sites
is.
are.
That's... It lists all the mage sites in the mage site section too.
Well, I looked in the death attainment.
yeah,
I found it.
that's-
So
that's generic
I win.
mage sight. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. So your mage
So
sight gives
1
you-
death can see ghosts in twilight.
Alright.
That's 2 dot death. It is Twilight.
1 dot right there.
1 dot only gives you counterspell. 2
I
dot
just-
attainment. Eyes of the Dead.
Okay, I just
Yeah,
yeah, I didn't
Well,
see it.
I mean,
Okay.
I have
Okay.
2 dot.
Yeah,
So-
he's got 2 dot.
Okay. My page wasn't big enough for me to see that part where that wasn't
So
the 1
now
dot
we
section.
know Elijah's the only one that can't see into the spirit world.
Now we can lead you on goose hunts. Yeah, there's a spirit going this way. Come on, Elijah. Quick, Uncle Ledger, get it. Hurry up.
Got messed up.
Yeah, mind's eye says I can see supernatural powers projecting out of their body in the twilight too.
Alright. So he can see ghosts and ghost stuff. You can see into the twilight. Both of you can see into the twilight and see all the twilight stuff.
Alright.
So either way, the effect's going to be the same. This ghost thing, spirit, death spirit, is leaving behind ichor, which is evaporating quickly and is strung out over the rooftops as it has made it escape away from you very quickly. Sylvan, do you have spirits in your book?
Yes.
Would you just say yes no matter what?
Give it.
No,
Yeah.
I wouldn't. But if I remember correctly, I had spirit, vampires, werewolves, fae, and I don't remember what the other thing was, but I switched it to Promethean.
Roll wits and occult.
Wits in occult.
Yeah,
Okay.
none of your special stuff, because you're not like researching anything. Just give me
All right.
a quick common sense.
What is my call? All right.
Is it 1?
No, it's not. It's 5.
Okay. I mean, because you're hacker, you know.
Mhm.
All right. I have 8 dice with 1 success.
Okay, so
Oh baby.
1 success. Seeing the amount of damage that thing took and some of the powers it displayed, you would be of the notion to believe that this is a higher rank spirit. Is it
Like
not
4?
true?
5?
I mean, you got 1 success. I'm not telling you exactly what rank.
Okay.
So you are not tracing, some trivial thing that
It ain't no punk ass bitch.
whatever you did to it, you are confident that that damage will not last long, nor would that have even been close to being permanent in the first place. Like, you destroying its body in the best way you were possibly capable, i.e. Elijah and Jasper's aggravated damage, is probably the least of this thing's concerns.
So
Sylvan, do you think we can trap it?
I'm not saying your tactics won't work. I'm just saying,
Well, we could at least make it dormant, right?
if you
I
kill
mean,
it,
if-
completely shatter its body, that would be the equivalent of it getting away.
Right.
So, anyway,
Because that's the way spirits work.
for the most part, especially when they're strong. Like, weaker ones destroying their body is such an exhaustive thing that there's a good chance you could kill them if you deal aggravated damage and destroy their energy pool. But this thing, if it's old enough, it's got a lot of energy, the aggravated damage will destroy its body before it destroys its essence. And so, it will live on.
So I will share that. Or chasing big fish.
it's tough enough to shake this off, huh?
It's if we leave it alone, it's just gonna heal it right back up. No problem.
Okay.
Then why would I just run away?
The fuck was that?
Because it needs a chance to heal. But if we destroy its body, then it gets to run away and heal anyway for free.
So we want to just sit
Because-
there and take it, right? I guess, yeah, it's not seeing what it's getting by running away.
Exactly.
Because it running away is allowing it to not use energy on completely reincorporating a new body. Healing a body is easier than making it
Okay, so it's just cheaper this way to get away from us.
right.
Huh. So we should keep chasing then, right?
What time is it right now? About what time?
At midnight for me.
Well, no, I meant
Yeah, I don't know. Probably about the same.
I don't think we have to chase. We have one more day to the red ball, and then we still have to go talk to.
You don't think this is part of the issue here?
Yeah, just shy of midnight. You don't think you have time to chase it?
Like, you don't think this is connected?
So, here's a better question. Like, this was the thing in the guy that we went to first, right?
Oh, that's right. You did say that. Yeah, it is the same.
So
this is connected. 100%.
this is connected, and it might not even be we're getting in the way. It's, hey, you killed my host, I'm gonna get you, right?
I mean,
It's
it seems like a lead.
Right.
Okay. I think you're right.
So I think the best thing for us to try to do is to somehow shackle it. I don't have the power to do that. I don't know if Jasper does.
I do, but I needed a container.
Like a 9-ounce jar container that's filled with drugs.
Is this time? Are we talking about soul jar? Is that what you're?
Yes.
Which works on
Soul Jar doesn't work on spirits?
Oh.
It's not just the soul, is it? Like,
Unless if we destroy his corpus body, is it then a twilight soul and then it can be stored in the soul jar?
we don't really know how this works, do we? Like, in character either, we don't really know how this works.
Right. Like, out of character, I don't know how it works.
I guess we'll see.
I mean, if this guy's like Jack said he is, maybe he has a name. Maybe we can like describe him to somebody. I don't know. I'm not sure.
I mean, he's not a demon. I don't think spirits work that way.
I guess, like, okay, the question is, are we chasing or no?
Yeah. What's your immediate?
I want to keep chasing.
Yes.
I am doing what the group's doing.
I vote yes for that.
I do too. I think we're in agreement then. Or enough of us.
Like, we need to try to get information from this thing. But we have to subdue it somehow. But subdue it in a way that isn't completely destroying its body.
I mean, it might be leading us back somewhere useful anyway if we just keep...
That's also true. If we just follow it.
Let's just follow it for a while and see what happens.
Back to Vanessa.
Okay.
It would be something. I mean, it would be, right? Information. Let's put it that way. We move forward.
It's true.
So yeah, let's keep following for now and see where it takes us.
All right.
I want to say called it a month ago.
Sorry?
It goes off in this direction.
Okay. Towards the Virgin. Yeah, let's keep on it then. Let's keep going, right? I mean, hell, it could be the assassination attempt right now, in which case we should intervene, right? Although why it came for us first is another question, but I don't know. Let's just follow and see what happens.
Because we're the unofficial assassin target now. Because we fucking with shit.
Or she's already dead. We're just the part 2. The extra credit. Missed your shot, Conrad. Sorry.
Is she already dead?
I mean, the red dot doesn't say she's gonna die at the red ball, right?
Right.
So I can't sense the monster, right? Like they're telling me where he's going though, like which way they're running.
No, right now well, let's see.
He has seen it, right? Experienced
Yeah,
it,
but
so to speak.
once.
I think I need the next level to be able to do it, not on the material plane.
Yeah.
Right.
Once I have the next level, it doesn't matter where they are. I know where they are.
God,
Where
that's
they are.
nuts. That's so nuts. Just track anything anywhere.
See why I have to be careful about what clues I drop you? And why
Yeah.
it's so important that you pick up the clues that I dangle?
Because we have the ultimate bloodhound.
I do have a question though. If we're following him and they know which way he's going, is he running in like a direct line or towards a? Is he running like? I'll go through the list. Like I've seen most of them. Like, is he running towards that person?
And does it look like it's watching us chase it.
Why are you placing conditional questions on Elijah's feeling?
Well,
Yes.
we're chasing it. I want to know if it knows we're chasing it.
You are not close enough that you can perceive the creature anymore. You have no idea if it knows.
I wonder if I can catch up with my shift.
It is running this way.
Jasper, outrun the ramp.
It seems to be going in the direction where Vanessa currently is.
We've talked about this.
Okay, I'll
But that's
let
not
her.
happen.
Outrun the vamp.
The thing is running towards where Vanessa is currently.
Well, let's keep going, right? Like,
Yes, I just thought information
Yeah.
was good.
okay, yeah. That's it's definitely something. Let's keep going.
Okay.
Information's not good.
Yeah, you're right that's an important detail to talk about, but definitely to keep going.
We keep running, but as we're running, I'm letting you know.
I kind of want to shift to animal form just to run faster, but
Can we like,
Animal
how
form.
far are we? How far are we from like Vanessa's place? How fast are we going? How fast is it going? Do we like jump on a taxi? You know?
You have no
Is that
idea how
plausible?
fast it's going. You're just following a trail. You have no concept of its current location and speed because you can't sense where it is
But it's-
currently.
But it's definitely going faster than we are.
But oh yeah, definitely. Spirits move
Let's get
pretty
into-
quick, and they can move really quick. So, yeah. Plus, it's able to make leaps from roof to roof. That just isn't practical for any of you unless Echo's going to take flight.
that would be another topic of. Okay. Let me put it this way.
Jasper
Has-
could do the kinetic thing, right?
No, I have to set that up pretty much.
Is this considered a
No,
foot
Jack-
pace?
No,
Jasper
Because
could
Jasper
do
has
kinetic
dots.
improvement, right?
Okay.
No, that doesn't work. We've already talked about this.
Like it wouldn't give us extra jump thing, so we could do the rooftop jumping.
Doesn't it? I don't know.
Why don't we just get in a
Like,
taxi and go like
is-
60
Look,
miles an
I
hour?
think you're focusing on this like a chase too much. It's not a chase. You are not fast enough to make this a
We're-
chase. It ran.
we're
It's way
following.
faster than you. You were tracking it. You will not catch this thing except for when it stops. Sometime after
Well-
it has gotten there.
I was just worried because you were saying that the ephemera was quickly dissolving. I don't want it to get far
Oh.
enough ahead
It is.
that there isn't any more ephemera to chase, right?
It is quickly dissolving.
Dare you?
We're gonna keep going.
Just okay. All right. So we're tracking as fast as we can. That's the goal.
Yes.
You guys have your spirit stuff. The three of you are tracking the matter. You're making your way through the streets as quick as you can, looking up at the rooftops, looking for signs of spirit ooze. Trying to make your
Spirit
way
goo.
through the city. As you're following
Correct.
it awkwardly as you can through the buildings and blocks of Chicago, you're finding yourself coming closer and closer to the Crimson Virgin. Its path cutting dangerously close and narrowly towards the location. That's my. Don't worry about my ex.
Yeah, the slightly more blood red axe.
It is my temporary marker, but it's not marked yet. Right now, it's the location of Elijah.
In
What?
the middle of the lake.
Oh, you didn't ask
Okay.
me about that.
Why is Elijah in the lake?
That's not Elijah. That's his beast.
Oh, other
I
Elijah.
don't know.
Okay.
It's actually Elijah, not Eliza or whatever.
Isaiah.
No, it's
Isaiah.
That's what it was.
once per scene, Sean. One
Okay.
essence to make your armor reel for the scene. One essence to invoke your ghost fire for the scene.
I guess y'all guys cut out for me a little bit. What's going on? I heard my name. Something about me being in the ocean or something. The lake.
Yep.
What's popping?
We're chasing the thing.
I think he said your brother was in the lake.
Yeah, I said that's Elijah's location right there.
No.
Which way do you
I mean,
go?
where else would he be?
Which way do you go?
No, it's not. Is it
You're running
really?
through the city.
See, now you got him. Like, he's hooked.
Isn't it really? Like, that changes things.
Come on now, like don't tell me this, because I will do the oopty doop, right, and be like, I'll pull the whole. Oh wait, no, we need to be going towards Vanessa, and she's over this way.
For a split second. For a split second, yes. And then. God.
What?
More pizza.
No,
I think he's
seriously.
fucking with you.
Seriously,
More
you feel it. I am messing with you, but I mean serious.
You're getting trolled, but it's in character.
You're getting trolled in character.
My bad, guys.
You're being stalked by the stalker of your brother.
Oh man, you don't even know what's going on with him.
You don't even know.
How many brothers?
Oh.
How many brothers do you have?
He's just teaming up with my nemesis,
Hey,
too.
just because he's black doesn't mean everybody is a brother, okay?
Whoa, okay.
Oh dang!
So-
Nemesisception.
You're
What's up,
right to be
brother?
concerned for the fact that the ephemera is disappearing. Once you get about a block away from the Crimson Virgin, the ghost matter of blood becomes so unstable to the point that it's almost completely evaporated, and it makes it nearly impossible to follow it any further. Having come this close, you're given a moment to stop before, Elijah, you pick up the sense of this creature's location. This thing that you just fought in the alley. It has made itself manifest in your world once more.
I have a track on. I have a beat on where it is.
All right, we'll lead the way.
I'll run that way. Start running that way. Is it in like correlation with anything that I know of? Like any people on the list?
Is that in range that I could actually see it in Spirit Sight? With Spirit Sight? Since I'm guessing there wouldn't be a whole lot of spirits going on in this location?
Is it? What's the range of your spirit sight? Is it 2 miles?
I mean, maybe?
So
It's probably line of sight?
Oh well, then that's not going to work at all. There are buildings in the way.
Okay.
you never said it was buildings.
There's Chicago up there.
Yeah, there's approximately a mile of Chicago in the way.
I thought we were on the rooftops.
No.
I talked about how that would be implausible for you as a person to be running along the rooftops.
That's why I said, but we got kinetic amplification.
Do you want to have to roll for falling from a 3-story building and breaking a leg?
Yes, I already broke my arm.
All right.
So why not a leg?
I
least you still have it.
can't break my limbs.
Broken leg.
All right, man.
All right, Sylvan slips on
Yeah.
ghost goo.
Is he with
51 dice.
Vanessa?
That's pretty good ghost goo, man. Got me.
I warned you. I told you it was really good ghost goo, high quality.
Maybe I should have bottled some of that shit.
Like
Ghost
pre-processed,
Astro Loop.
Like dumped out that opioid stuff you got.
Where's my ectoplasm jar?
All right. So like I said, you get about a block away from the Crimson Virgin. As you lose its spiritual trail, Elijah picks up its physical location. It is not too far away. A mile. You have been running for a while.
Can you mind link with Vanessa?
He
Sylvan?
cannot.
I never met Vanessa, did I? Except
Yes.
on the accepting of the job.
We all met Vanessa, I think something
Right,
like
but
that.
that's it. How strong
Right,
is
so
that
I wouldn't have
sympathy?
any sympathy with her like at
You've
all.
never known her carnally, no.
So I wouldn't be able to cast on her sympathetically.
Well, maybe that's what you gotta do now. If you want to cast magic on her remotely, ask if you could stick your wand in her.
Careful, Elijah. Silva's moving in.
He can't handle his own action. Think he can handle something else?
Damn.
That might be the only time he's good.
Okay, well I told you the creature has become stationary.
We're gonna run towards it until we catch it.
Okay, so it's you run.
Who's faster?
Who is athletic enough that you guys can run this long and not be tired when you get here?
I have 5 athletics.
Pick me.
Me because I cheat.
So everyone but Jasper?
I have 3 athletics, thank you.
Okay. I think 3 athletics is our lowest.
Oh, okay. Well, you're all fairly athletic, and
Mine's only 2, but I cheat again.
of course, it's not like really 3 miles. You have to go through the
I mean,
town, so it's
I know we're not swimming, but my endurance is like up there.
it's like 4.5 miles
That's what I do.
of running. You'll be just a bit winded when you show up.
Maybe it's a stamina question.
As long as you're not so hasty that you can take a few minutes to rest your winded lungs.
Otherwise, you'd be rolling some stamina plus athletics
Right.
for exhaustion levels.
Running straight there, you bring yourselves to the area that Elijah knows the creature is inside the building that it is hiding in. You find yourself in front of a larger building. It's probably three stories tall, and it's a public library center.
No, shit.
A library. Oh shit! Are you afraid of books?
It
You
does
foiled
not.
Jasper again.
So, hold on. This isn't the same spot in the library that I saw my book curator stuff at.
Oh yeah,
and
sure.
the
Yes.
book
This is
part
the
town, is it?
exact spot in town that it painted for you and brought you to the library. Sure, that
It was-
correlates with Chicago
Oh.
very well.
It was prophetic.
All of the threads.
Everything is connected.
It didn't quite look the same. Some nuances.
I know why you're scared now, Jasper.
Plus, this library is not as majestic.
He's afraid of books.
In libraries, you have to be quiet, and guns are loud. I got you, bro. Don't worry.
Exactly.
His ghost gun isn't loud.
His ghost gun's really quiet. Didn't make a sound at all. We didn't hear shit.
I mean, unless you guys could have seen and heard the Twilight then.
Well,
It would have sounded like an arm cannon going off.
Kaboom!
is Vanessa in this library?
No, Vanessa's in the Crimson Virgin.
Okay. That's good.
You can switch between targets that easily?
I mean, it's
Oh,
super cheap.
Everyone, I'm pretty sure.
It's crazy.
You can influence
Such an OP
people's
power.
emotions just by looking at them.
I mean, but it still takes an action.
That's your argument? It takes me an action to mentally dominate people? Okay.
I mean, the way this guy's saying he can reflexively know where anything he's ever seen is in the entire universe after he takes another dot in something.
Yeah, he's a supernatural hunter. Tracker.
Yeah.
Maybe
it's not
you
even
should
that,
have
right?
blown it.
I can like see back in time too. I can like see where they have been. And where, yeah.
He gets another dot, he can then be one step removed. He can touch somebody and then see all the things that they have done and the things they have touched has done.
And where they will be. I can see the future. OP.
That does sound pretty OP. How did you not try to start with 5 dots in
We're
this shit?
trolling.
Because I'm not the book reading Axter.
That's
okay,
the
Bob?
question. That's what Bob is like now trying to unravel. Like, why would you not start with this?
Funny.
Like, it sounds really busted.
You should re-roll your character. Oh, alright. Anyway, here. So the church. Your monster's inside.
Church? I thought you said library.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, it's a library. Sorry, I misspoke.
It's a library church.
No,
it's
no,
Bible
no, it's a
school,
library.
obviously.
I misspoke.
It's a real church.
It's not the church. It's no church.
This thing wouldn't be allowed inside a church, right?
They do whatever.
That thing would. When I linked. The bullet's next to it for scale.
Yeah.
Wow.
Pretty solid.
All right. What's the plan?
Go into the library.
Okay. All right. If John speaks for everybody, you guys walk into the library.
Yeah.
At midnight.
I mean, it would be nice to have some kind of plan to how we're gonna subdue this thing, but whatever.
Surprisingly, not surprised. The door's unlocked. The inside of the library is dark.
We don't need to if it leads us to where we need to go, right? Like, if you already found the people we're looking for.
Elijah knows the direction.
I mean, but if there's extra people in here, this might get dicey.
Well, I mean, like, what are we gonna do?
Oh yeah. Okay. So hold on. One thing. Let me correct. As you move up to the library and to go inside, there is a message posted, a piece of paper posted on the door, like thumbtacked up there. It says that the library is closed until further notice.
For renovations?
Does it have a reason or just
It doesn't
closed?
have a reason.
Okay.
How many minds is inside this place?
Roll your thing.
Roll
You
my
get to know
thing.
that?
I think I just get to know that
Do
with
you
mind's
just get
eye.
to know that?
See, it's
Yeah.
broken. How did you just start
Does
with
it get through walls or
Roll.
does
roll.
it stop?
I challenge you.
I think it's like limited to line of sight, isn't it?
That's sounding good. Can we limit it to other things? Like maybe it's attenuated by air, so it only has a range of.
that? You.
I will roll a perception for you though. There you go.
Hey, whoa. Okay. Ooh. You notice two minds. One you've seen before, the complex spirit creature that jumped you in the alley. Two, you see another mind. You're fairly sure this one's human. And there are an array of other entities roaming about. They seem almost idle. And they are those more basic constructs. Creatures
The
of
instruction shadow things.
Yep. Minds are coming from, I don't know, maybe 30 feet further into the library where Elijah was gesturing, you know, saying, hey,
I
this
want-
monster is-"
I will say that there are more of the shadow people here, as well as the spirit and someone else. And then I want to try to focus in on the human, and I want to try to see like surface level thoughts.
All right.
Read some thoughts.
Read some thoughts. I don't know if this is scrutinizing with mind sight or if it's a spell. So.
What are you telling me? Like,
I know.
3 dots. Memories, surface memories.
So, and then
Scanning
Over
surface
here.
thoughts or mental scan.
all right. So let's do that. Composure. Primary factor gives it +2. I want to go +2 over that, so that's -4. But +2 or +1, so it's -3 overall. -3. Nice. So that is potency 3, 4, 5.
Okay. Minus
but-
composure.
Um,
Minus my composure. Or do I roll?
yes. I no, it's I had like it. Withstand is a DC essentially.
Okay. Well, my rating is gonna be 4.
So I just barely scooted in, huh?
Yeah.
Nice.
Scooted right
so
by.
You can ask one question about the subject's mental condition.
What are they thinking of right now?
The
What you think about?
human is empathetic or concerned for their ally.
Well, good enough for me. He's in the league with the scary demon spirit thing. Get him.
How do you know we're not the ally?
True.
Dun, dun, dun.
Dun dun dun.
Alright, Sylvan, roll perception. Okay. Alright. Okay. Let's see. Echo.
Wait.
You hear faintly from the 30 feet beyond in the very dimly lit, mostly dark library. A whisper of a voice. You barely make it out, but it's feminine, and she says, "Someone is here."
I want to sneak in.
Elijah, you lose the sense of your monster.
Guys, the monster.
Okay.
Because I have spirit and mind and space going on right now.
Super mind space.
Okay.
Boom,
You
baby.
get,
Well,
you
that's
get
the
3.
way. That's the way Mage Sight works.
Yeah, you get 3 of them.
And you can add extras for if you want to use mana. My spirit peripheral would have triggered if it was going into the twilight again.
If you can't see it. Don't you have to be able to see
You have to be able to see it first.
Okay.
Nice try, I'm on to you.
I keep forgetting this line of sight thing.
Yeah, Mage Sight just doesn't give you.
Sight over everything. Yeah, yeah.
Alright. What's the plan, guys?
I'm running in. I want to see this girl. I don't know who the heck she
Echo's
is.
gonna sneak around like towards the sides here, right? Come around from a different angle here.
Stealth.
Heck yeah, I want to.
Yeah.
I want to stealth too.
No, I'll
So
back.
stealth.
I'll back you up, Elijah.
Chimera don't stealth. I mean, Elijah don't stealth.
Alright, you gotta
What?
throw Catagash as soon as you see him.
Well, I wish. That would be. What if I Catagash brass knuckled?
When we go to Etherean Skies, you're gonna play Chimera?
I don't know. We'll see.
I don't know. That sounds like yes to me.
Hey, we both got 3 on stealth.
Cool. That means my 4 beats both of you.
That's very true if you rolled a 4.
Why are you stealthing?
Because there's also instruction shadow things along the outside.
Hashtag incognito.
I already am doing other. I guess. Oh well, too late.
I was just sneaking because Echo can't do incognito. So, yeah. Although it could turn into the dog thing, but that doesn't really help me sneak around.
Alright.
I'm rolling up. Oh, this is like off subject and not off game.
Mm-hmm.
I don't interrupt. But I was very upset because my desk is kind of cluttered. I didn't have anywhere to put my drink. And then I looked, remembered, I have a cup holder that's attached to my desk, and I was happy.
Nice.
Why is your desk cluttered anyways?
I got food and bills and stuff.
He lives there.
Basically.
You'd know if you had a computer.
I got shit like fucking Q-tips and lotion and stuff on my desk.
I got
Fucking
shot
notes.
glasses and
No,
snacks.
I got a bottle of fucking liquor on it. I got a notebook. I got 2 phones. I got all kinds of random ass shit on my fucking desk.
Alright. So, I've got you two engaging directly. The other 2 of you are stealthing.
Yep.
Yeah.
Alright. So, given that Sylvan can see the mental entities that are roaming about, even if he can't directly make out some of the lesser beings, his intuition as to their location increases the effectiveness of your stealth as you're trying to slide through their perimeter. Which I mentioned to you because without the full bump, they would have spotted you.
Oh, I do cast or have death on my
You
mind.
would have. So Sylvan
Yeah,
probably
that's what
like
I'm saying.
reaches out and grabs Echo and pulls a like hold on. Like wait. And then it's safe to move on. You know, you guys move on. Okay, death armor.
Yep.
And Elijah's just got you got like super nightmare mode turned on all the time.
Yeah, it's just my skin.
Yeah.
Has it been actually I don't know if I don't heal with passion. I don't heal with passion like regular people.
Good.
It's a good point.
Yes, it's a good point. Thank you for making it.
Yeah. I just realized like I've been 50 minutes to do passion damage, and then I realized I don't know if actually like regular folks.
Me and Jasper rolling in.
I'll prepare a scene for this. I didn't. I failed you.
We ain't skirt.
I didn't prepare nearly as many scenes as I should have.
I mean, you should still have the library scene from my game, right?
No.
Oh, you already axed it, huh?
Probably. I axed a lot of stuff. I went through and archived like a million things.
What?
Okay. So, where do we want to start? Confrontation. Direct conflict. Alright, 2 of you rush out. You pass through a couple of bookshelves, pass by a few bookshelves in between the alleys, and you get to the area where these people are. And there is an area in the library made spacious. It looks like somebody or something has moved several of the bookshelves out of the way and kind of opened up a large area. Many candles burn about this area, illuminating a soft light throughout here. And an individual meets you as you move in to engage them. Is a humanoid, bit of a shorter person, and they're clad in robes, which covers, most of their features and everything. And the two of you rush up.
I've never seen, smelled, saw, touched this person before. It's brand new to me.
No, you have not experienced this person before. Except that it may be Vanessa.
But then...
No, I'm just messing with you. It's not Vanessa. You've never seen this person before.
Do I
It's
see...
Vanessa's sister.
Do I see the shadows and stuff?
No. You... Hold on. No, you don't. Do not. But Echo does. Echo actually sees them.
Yeah.
Thanks for reminding me.
Are they in the room with us?
I mean, you don't know. Like, what do you know?
I'm asking Echo.
You don't... Yes, please turn and ask Echo that.
Well, no, I'm asking Echo outside of character for her to tell me, so I can. Come on.
They're right behind you.
Where's the beast?
That's what you
That's
charge
closer.
and yell.
Yeah.
Where's the beast?
Where's the beast?
It's like,
You're the beast, aren't you?
Seeing out of Beauty and the Beast, though. No, I love
Frozen.
You're Gaston.
She's the only monsters here are you. What are you doing here?
Looking for the beast.
Monsters.
What are you doing here?
Why have you been trying to rally her supporters?
Supporters.
Can I see this woman's face?
No, I told you specifically that you cannot see this woman's face.
Okay. I walk up to her to unhood the masked woman.
Okay. She meets your unhooding gesture by grabbing your arm.
And burning it off.
It's funny to say burning. Rolls stamina and lair.
Whoa, easy, killer. What are you doing?
Fucking you up.
See this. Stamina and lair. That's...
Lair's your supernatural trait, right?
I got 2. Ouch.
What?
You go up and unmask her hood,
Yep.
and she grabs your hand. And as you can tell, like physically, she's not capable of stopping you from making the action. But as she grabs your hand, your skin burns as if fiery hot daggers are running across your flesh. And in fact, that's what looks like is happening as these red hot lines of pain, scars, are being burned into your arm. They dance along your skin, creating an intricate pattern, which would be interesting if it did not hurt so much. You take 1 lethal damage.
This reduced by armor?
No. What? No, this is like soul damage.
Like,
You're gonna die.
be lucky it's lethal, not aggravated.
Right.
Soul damage.
Just asking. I don't know. I don't know how this game works. Don't laugh at me. You said my physical body was hurting. My skin is my armor.
Okay, well, sure. Armor helps you. It's still 1 lethal, so that means it was a lot more.
That's fine. Just asking. That's all I was asking.
I mean, mechanically, no matter how it works, it burns you from damage.
Why do you have it over there?
Okay, well, I guess it's my turn.
Okay, you cast her hood off, and she is a simple-looking woman with short blonde hair. Brown hair. I think. Did I tell you her?
Does that mean she's
Oh
a
shit!
familiar
Is it
person?
what's her name? Faye? Is it Faye?
Is it Faye? Whoa. No,
The woman-
I'm sorry. Honestly, you don't know very much about this character. Nowhere near as much as you should, because, quite frankly, you were terrible at the game.
Oh no.
Whoa! It takes two to tango, buddy.
Well, really? Okay, never mind. You're right, which is why you're even here in the end. Period.
You're welcome for the bone that literally drug you here.
I did the equivalent of smacked you upside the head with the stick that you were supposed to find.
I was playing fetch with the dog, and I throw the ball, and he just looks around like, "What ball?"
She has a short blonde hair. This simple looking woman. Let's see. Let's give you another perception. Actually, Jasper's here too. And I'll go ahead and roll for a
with
lot
this
of you. Okay. Yeah, you don't really notice anything else of detail. Except that she's burning the shit out of your arm just by touching you. Jasper, what's going on? You see red hot lines burning their way through Elijah's
I
arm.
wince in pain. Ow, that hurts.
It clearly hurts.
I'm gonna take a warning shot at her feet,
At her face.
at her face.
Listen, warning shots are before combat happened. She's already hurt me. You
Okay.
jerk.
You take
We
a shot at
still
her feet.
need the information.
This guy thinks he can kill her one shot.
He can. Rolled pretty high last time.
Okay. You take a shot at her feet, and then you hear the guttural growl of a monster from over your shoulder as you feel the breath
Son of a bitch.
of some.
I thought he was doing a cold shot at her foot so that he was still doing damage and giving her a leg rub.
Oh, I thought you said it was a warning shot. You don't.
Yeah,
typically
he said
shoot
warning shot.
People with a
Ah,
warning
damn.
No, otherwise that's just called a shot.
That would have.
If you just shoot them, it's not a warning anymore. It's a shot.
Oh, okay. Alright. Yeah, you feel the roar of this creature, and you feel this tremendous presence of death behind you. As you can feel the warm, well, no, it'd be cold, icy, cold breath of the grave rolls over.
Is it minty fresh? Never mind. Move on.
Do what?
Never mind. Not the right time.
Ice cold and minty fresh. Come on now.
Do not make another shot, gunslinger.
Oh shoot.
I'm gonna turn and look at him real quick.
Okay.
Is it time for initiative? Is that what this is turning into
Is
right
it the big
now?
guy? Is it the same one from before?
Yes, it's the creature you met in the alley. It looks significantly repaired and recovered from its injuries. Almost as if you two had never fought. There are still spots of its flesh, particularly where the aggravated damage from both Elijah and you were dealt to it, that look pale and almost new.
New?
But otherwise, materially, it is complete.
Full healed up from like 12 aggravated. In the course of a run. Damn.
Is he back on the material plane?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
He's
Elijah,
right there.
You sense your monster friend. It's behind your real friend.
Oh.
Do you think Elijah has real friends?
Well, for a little bit longer.
Hey,
Okay, my two stealth people. What's going on?
I'm gonna stay in stealth and listen for now. sneak around a better spot if I can to get around our target, our little blonde target.
All right, you move
Stay stealthy.
to a more advantageous position, Sylvan.
Put my hand wraps on when I'm moving too.
I am going to try to take control of her consciousness.
Oh my god. Of course, because this is okay. No, go ahead.
He's gonna brain hijacker. Yeah.
I want to brain hijack her.
I wanted to talk to her, not talk to Sylvan.
He's gonna play GTA
Yeah,
with her head.
Exactly. So later after this fight, you get to complain to him why he, pummeled the enemy via dialogue into the dirt before you had a chance to encounter it.
That's fine.
Well, really though, it's turnabout because I watched it the last time. So
blame the black guy. Okay.
I mean, the whole
Does
hey,
that
let's get information
justify-
from this cultist guy.
I thought
No,
the
it's just
walkaway
two
was
wrongs make a.
the entire group was
It's
pissed
two
off,
wrongs make a
like,
wrong.
Let's not do this in the future.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's two wrongs make a wrong. You're right.
Yeah, let's.
Okay, hijack her consciousness, I guess, if that's what.
Roll.
What's your
See ya.
spell?
What you got? Leave it.
I mean, this thing has so much bigger spirits than you, so it
Right?
might just shake your shit off and be like, "Pfft."
Plus,
Whatever.
whatever. Roll 10 dice.
I'm aware.
That was not fun.
I don't
Please
imagine
do.
it would. Alright. So I'm going to use Psychic Domination.
Alright.
And I am going to... What reaches am I going to put on this thing? There's a lot of choices. Hang on.
Jasper.
I'm gonna do the direct control even against their will reach,
She.
Okay.
and then speed. What is it? Speed, range, and then that.
Speed range that.
Which means you get one paradox thing.
spray
But it
that.
means that it goes to chance die.
Okay.
Because I'm gonna use a tool.
Don't do anything. Chance to not come to fruition.
Okay. And then I am going to put this at... This is primary
Is she a
potency.
vamp? Is that what he said?
Yeah.
No, she is not. Let's see though.
Alright, so I'm at 3. I want it to be 5 again, so I'm at -4, but +1, so -3.
Alright, actually I'll give this to you. Jasper, roll perception.
Do it.
Except add your death arcana.
What is
Baby's up. Tell him
perception?
no, it's game time.
Oh yeah.
Trust me, they go right back to sleep. So you have a potency of what? 1?
I have a potency of 5.
Alright. Potency of 5. Alright, cool. You direct your mental attack at her. Roll perception. Sylvan, roll your perception. You can go ahead and add your mind arcana to this.
Perception plus mind arcana.
Yeah. Jasper, you don't see. She's not a vampire, but you do see some some trace of death magic present on her. And at this moment, given that you're a little bit busy, it's difficult for you to determine exactly what it is. but your first intuition is that some sort of death magic has been cast upon her.
I got an exceptional success on it, though.
Okay, you got exceptional success. Your spell fails.
No.
There is... You recognize, as you're defeated, that she has a mental protection helping defend her against your intrusions.
Boom, baby.
Bastards.
And she's aware of your attack.
Oh, gotcha.
Probably
Oh,
how she found out that you guys entered the library. From when you probed her surface thoughts before.
I mean, but she doesn't necessarily know where I am still, right?
Sure. She just knows someone
That I'm here.
is tapping at her.
She's got a feeling that somebody's watching her. Somebody's
Well, I mean, more
watching
than that.
me.
Before it was like, yeah, someone's trying to listen to my mind. I can feel that. Now, like, that was like a attack. So
Yeah, that was
she
throwing
feels you
blows.
assaulting her. But you're right. It doesn't give up your location.
Or does it?
All right. Wait, we don't need the initiative. I'm trying not to do the initiative. Elijah, tell me what's happening.
I'm going to say, I'll get back to you in a minute, and turn and punch the monster in the face.
Okay.
The monster behind Jasper?
Her grasp is hardly anything that could keep a hold of you. And as soon as you break the touch, the burning stops.
Hey.
Syphilis.
I don't think that's
I
how
bet.
syphilis works. Alright, the monster's right there.
What's his defense?
6.
Okay, I reduce it by 2. So I have 8 for 4 dice.
I increase it by 3 and change the color.
I,
Change the color to
I
red.
am going to get rid of 2. Okay. I'm gonna get rid of my my defense this turn.
Sacrifice it. Throw it away.
And I do 4. I do 4 damage to it. Is that higher than its stamina?
No.
It is stunned.
Okay.
I give it the stun tilt.
Even though that's not higher than its stamina?
No, that's for the leg rack. I'm releasing my defense this turn, and I give it the stun tilt.
Okay.
So I have no defense, but
I didn't know you were a monk.
It is stunned. Yeah, I can do that. I can also give it the knockdown tilt, but stuns means I can't take an action, and defense reduced until it takes an action. So
That's until they take legendary actions.
that's
Stunned is what?
stunned is it can't take an action, or it until it. Oh, I forget this. 1 second. I'll just add it.
If you say it
Oh, there
like
it is,
a
yeah.
question, then I agree.
A character with the stun tilt loses her next action and halves her defense until she can next act. There you go. So her next
okay.
action. Done.
It's a he though, so
Oh, okay.
Doesn't work against males.
so much for gender equality.
Basically, it can't take an action.
Okay.
It takes no action.
All right. So you deal
4.
They can end the stun tilt by using a point of willpower, though they take a -3 on any actions that turn.
Oh, okay. I may do that as well. All right.
And it's reflexive, so you could even get rid of the defense penalty. Like as soon as you get stunned, she could reflexively get rid of it with the willpower.
Cool. I will do that.
Can you get rid of it with willpower?
Melvin?
Does it
Yeah.
say
Why
that?
not? I'm under attack, so
How does it say that?
It's in the ending the tilt section.
I'm talking about the defense.
It's in the
half our defense.
right, and then under the effects of that tilt, if you end the tilt, then she's no longer in that effect.
Sure.
I'd say the -3 would affect this defense though. So
Whatever.
I mean, would you?
I don't. It doesn't matter.
I mean, that specifically says -3 to any actions they take. Defense isn't really an action.
Nope. All right, that's what I did.
Okay, that's what you did. Punched the monster and stunned it,
and I didn't stun it.
Can you be used for our team this turn?
and then didn't stun it. Jasper, what are you gonna do?
Ghost fire.
Ghost fire.
The monster.
Yep.
Epic darkness.
Spinning an essence. Turning my arm on. And then hitting him and then shooting him. Here's the arm, ghost arm. And gun. Oh, why did I type that?
Set. Try.
All right. Okay, I do get defense against your attacks. You know this, right?
Oh crap. Yeah, I keep forgetting that. Okay. I'll reroll.
Well, he has -2 defense from Elijah's attack, right?
It's
Minus one. It's -1.
Well, I thought you were saying that you.
I get.
Oh, you ignored 2 of his defense. That's what it was.
Yeah.
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 All right. Defense 5.
So defense is 5?
Yep.
There's the arm.
Because the punk use willpower.
Oh yeah.
And
Why
there's
did
the
you
gun.
use willpower?
I forgot.
All right. Well, you miss with your ghost arm. Speeds out of the way. And let's see. Why did you use less dice? On the second one.
Defense.
Use
Offhand.
why did you use less dice on the second one?
Offhand.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah.
Alright. Okay. You're
But
good.
does his defense go down whenever he attacks him?
Yeah,
With
which
his
is why
main
it's
hand?
-1 instead of 2.
No, it's -1 because he's ambidextrous.
Is he?
So then,
It should be the same.
so it should be the same. If you
That's
shoot
pretty
the same
cool.
targets, roll one more die.
Boom.
Yeah.
Even though it's your regular gun and nobody cares.
Especially the ghost monster spirit thing.
Thump! Your bullet slams into it.
Thunk.
Yeah.
You hit the target to no effect.
It doesn't even take the one
I mean,
bashing?
It takes one bashing, but
Okay.
spirits don't.
Care about one
Doesn't-
bashing.
doesn't
Yeah.
seem like that. Had an effect.
It has about as much of an effect as one bashing has on Echo?
Yes. Right.
Yeah.
Exactly. So like every
Where she
time I do
might
a
take
bashing
more hits
to
just for
Echo,
fun too.
and John goes,
Alright, I'll go.
Okay, whatever.
Echo, come talk to this chick.
Why?
Okay, because Echo hasn't done anything, is Echo gonna do anything? I think I know the
Not at
answer
this
to
point.
Okay.
She's just watching. Is that what's going on? She has the thing she has to do is
She's
just watch.
watching through the bookshelves.
Yeah.
She sees what's going on.
God dang it, you, John. It's like,
Look, okay. The faster I can move out of this watcher stance, the better off we'll be overall, right?
I'm gonna call you out this turn.
Alright, Elijah,
Echo,
roll,
come on!
roll your stamina and layer again.
Okay.
She's trying,
Okay.
she's trying to hijack you. She's gonna get you.
She's gonna burn
She
you.
reaches out towards you again, and those runes begin to burn on your arm again, flaring up. Another lethal of damage as this magic begins to carve intricate magical blessings into your flesh with painful.
Well, I'm gonna die.
fire.
I'm gonna die in 3 turns, guys. So.
Yeah, I was like,
Yep,
did it
I'm gonna do something.
remember her progress from before?
Yeah, I mean, it picked up right where it was.
Uh
Well, I'm saying I only have like 4 health left, so like, hurry up, do something.
oh. I don't even think it's your health that's running out. You're.
No.
I think if those roots finish, you're gonna be dead anyway.
I assure you, my health is running out.
This is a Tonberry fight, right? It's been marked for death.
I assure you, my health is running out.
It is. You're right.
Wait, when you ignore defense and armor, I am literally nothing.
She also gives out a screeching call. The simple shadow creatures that are meandering about the library come to life and come after Jasper and Elijah. 2 of them attacking Elijah. What do you have? A 10 defense?
No. How many monsters are there?
Oh, you have 0 defense.
Yeah, 0 defense.
Oh, okay. You might die.
Let's do it.
Okay. With your 5 armor, that's still 1 bashing and 1 bashing. Jasper,
Yo,
your armor is 6? 5?
defense is 6.
Your defense is 6, okay. Do you have any armor?
No. I mean, I got death armor, or whatever it is. But
Darmor.
that just reduces lethal to bashing.
Does that give you armor as well?
Does
If it- If it downgrades lethality, I doubt it.
Okay.
No, just downgrades lethal.
These guys miss you. Those were chance dice.
Lucky you.
Yeah, lucky him. Your defense is now 3, and the big guy is going to punch you.
He says,
Really works for number of wounds equal to your death
because
rating.
he's now not the only one getting hit.
Alright.
Oh, what? Okay.
So it only turned 2 lethal into bashing.
But then it resets when he takes 2 lethal again.
Mm-hmm.
And then he downgrades again.
Okay. Well, he hasn't taken any damage at all yet. Right. So.
Alright.
The big monster swings at it and misses. Jasper's able to stay out of its clutches so far. Sylvan.
Oh,
I guess before you do something that interrupts this, I wonder, we should probably try and fit some sort of dialogue in, so at the very worst, this makes a little bit of sense. She says, trespassers! Why have you been rallying Vanessa's supporters?
You allowed to talk?
I mean, you can try to. You get 6 words.
Those are supporters, damn.
Is he counting them? Is he counting the words?
Yes.
I was kind of counting words.
You will
Yes, I
die
was.
terribly tonight.
I will eat your dreams.
It's only 5. Could follow it up with like, yeah, exactly. But you said it though.
Yeah. I'm not supposed to say something, they can.
Okay, yeah.
No. I'm wincing in pain, almost unconscious. I'm not talking.
Sure, he's not talking. Alright.
Sorry.
Sylvan, what's going on?
Watch as this happens, Eka.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so she's got him by the arm, carving him up with fire rings.
She didn't even really have by the arm anymore. She's just reaching reaching out towards him, magicking his flesh.
Oh, so she's not even touching him anymore. It's still just happening.
It's magic, Bob.
I mean, she's obviously trying.
I want to use Prime and Universal Counterspell.
Prime reversal counterspell.
Okay. So do that.
Hold on. Is it Clash of Wills? Player rolls Gnosis plus Prime when the character does not know the Arcanum, or if it would be higher than the appropriate.
It would be counter magic.
I'm trying to see. So it's a Clash of Wills against,
Okay.
but I'm using Gnosis plus Prime.
All right.
This might not go so well, but we'll see. We'll see. Baby.
That's not good.
Probably should have used willpower on that.
All right. The spell continues.
I die in 2 turns. That'd be awesome.
You can come back, right?
Yeah, of course I can.
Cool.
She turns over her shoulder and sees you, Sylvan.
Rip.
Cat's out of the bag.
Rip. I gotta tank some damage now. Rip. Ugh. Ugh. I got a plan, guys. Don't worry.
Echo.
You got a plane?
I got a last ditch plan anyway.
I'm about to flood this place.
I was about to flood this place with demons.
I'm so close. I gotta keep going. Like, personally, I don't like it, but it's right.
All right, Elijah.
Alright, time to spend Say to Thee. Spend Say to Thee on my unbreakable atavism. The beast's skin dramatically toughens as he draws the horror's flesh, sealing himself
Did you say the horror's flesh?
at the horrors. Attacks from firearms and melee weapons. Attacks from firearms and melee weapons, inflicting bashing damage to him for the rest of this.
It doesn't
they-
sound
they-
particularly useful.
Inflict bashing damage, unarmed attacks. Sources of bashing damage are negated entirely.
It sounds like he still gets to do whatever the fuck he's doing right now.
No, he does. But this is the best thing I got. So the monster is he doesn't kill me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you know.
So it does bashing damage to you. It doesn't do anything.
Unarmed attacks do nothing.
All right.
I turn and I punch the girl in the mouth.
Okay.
Right in the mouth.
Defense.
1.
That's 6 lethal.
Okay. All right. She collapses and hits the ground. You hear a sickeningly thud crunch as you slam into her mouth, face. You feel things break.
Does that have more than her stamina?
She's on the ground, so what did you want to do to her? Knock her down?
I don't know. She's leg racked. And what was the other one?
Punched her in the
no,
mouth
I
so
can't.
hard you broke her leg.
Yep, that's it. I mean, you're the storyteller. I punch her across the room. She hits a thing, something falls and crushes her leg. Okay, come on now.
Okay.
Work with me. Work with me.
Why aren't you the storyteller? That's great.
I should be.
Okay.
Like,
All right. That's what happens. She tumbles to the floor after falling into a desk, being not violently knocked into a desk, I guess. Elijah's so violent. Okay, the burning sensation, the runes that were marking your flesh stops once again.
thank God.
The minor shadow creatures. Let's see. Okay. The mindless shadow creatures evaporate. They like spend a moment in confusion and kind of begin to wonder about, but then the instability of their existence sets in and they unravel and become nothing. Alright, Jasper. You still have this tremendously powerful creature of death facing off.
How much defense does he still have?
All of his defense.
It's his turn. He goes back. You refresh it.
Oh.
Yep, it's back.
Okay. So he is at 5?
6.
6. And willpower gives you 3 dice?
Yep.
I'll spend a point of willpower. And that'll give me 3 dice, so that's 8, 2, 3, 5 for Ghost Arm. God dang it.
Why didn't you shoot at the regular arm first? Over the defense.
Sure.
I didn't even think of that.
Okay.
Doesn't matter. Because he has a -1 offhand penalty.
Well, his offhand's still the physical. He's just rolling the offhand first.
Is that how that works?
I mean, his offhand's whatever his offhand.
I thought the offhand was you attack with second.
Well, his is more fixed because you can't just like switch his gun between different hands.
I don't know. Okay.
Like in D&D, yeah, but this is not D&D.
Alright. Cool, another physical bullet slams into its spirit flesh. Most of its devastating power robbed by this creature's tremendous physique.
Doesn't 2.Death have like red ectoplasm or something?
What ectoplasm?
Fuck him up. Plasm.
Damn. Oh, that's 3 dot. Looks like.
Alright. So...
Damage Ghost is 3.2.
Okay.
Well, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
What to do?
You can make ectoplasm. That's cool.
Yeah. You can make it, but you can't destroy it, apparently.
Alright.
Which is backwards.
This thing says to Jasper, "We will
Cut your
meet
shit.
again, mortal, and I will not stop at your arm."
The fuck is that supposed to mean?
Means he's the one that has your
He's
real
got your
arm.
arm.
He's
This is the
got
motherfucker
your
that took your arm.
real arm, baby.
Okay, he goes Twilight. Okay.
How high in spirit do I have to be that I get to say no to that?
Higher than you are now.
4?
Is it 4 that I stop Twilight Passage?
Is this
I want to check this girl. She dead?
She's
You just punched her.
no, she's unconscious. He just punched her, but he did lethal. Like, I mean, really, she's dying. But is she dead right now? Not yet.
Somebody come save this girl. She was in there talking something. I
Okay.
didn't have time to ask questions.
The big monster evaporates and goes into the twilight, and
Leaves.
yeah, he's gonna leave.
Looks like it's 2 dot. I get to close it on him.
Harmless.
Well, can anyone actually help her?
So punny.
Yes.
No, I mean, does anyone actually have the skills to do it?
Oh.
Oh,
no.
No.
I don't have any life.
Elijah
Medicine?
rip her head
Yeah,
off.
medicine?
Oh, maybe?
We're not a very
Damn it.
life-saving party, are we?
No,
We're not really very heroic.
there's a lot of things you're not.
There's a lot of things we're not.
There's a lot of things you're not. That's fine though. It's been fun playing with your baggage.
Anybody medicine?
Okay,
I got 0.
she's laying
Yeah.
there dying.
We could try.
Immediate
give it a shot.
medical
I-
attention.
I could open my book and maybe find a passage on how to stabilize her.
Okay, while you're reading about that, she will die.
I'm gonna try to
damn.
stabilize her.
Pull a willpower and try it.
Can I enhance a skill that says 0?
I'm gonna try to stabilize it.
Can you enhance a skill? It's a 0. How do you enhance a skill?
With mind magic? 3 dot spell, enhance skill.
Why not?
No, it says already has at least 1 rank in. RIP!
Guess the answer to your question.
You need gain skill.
Mm-hmm. Learn some shit.
I want
Oh,
to try
okay.
to stabilize her.
A roll.
Right.
Roll, I guess.
What do you mean to roll?
Let's see. Let me pull open your sheets because I want to. If you
Oh, God.
don't have mental's
Don't
minus
open my sheet.
Medicine?
Yeah, I know. I'm using willpower.
Okay, what's in medicine?
Okay, that's nice.
I'll roll 2. Wits in medicine, -3. Oh!
Nice.
Please, please.
Okay, 1 success. You keep her from immediately dying, but she's in a critical condition and needs someone to tend to her wounds.
Does that mean now I can use my book to actually properly care for her wounds?
Well, it means probably take her to someone who actually knows the actual.
I
Right.
think we need to take her to
Or
hospital.
take her
Take
to
her to hospital.
the hospital. Yeah. You just have to have a guard on her.
Yep.
Put a guard on her.
As in, have someone watching.
I'll pick her up and start heading down. Find a taxi or something.
Yeah.
Okay.
Echo will follow Elijah.
Hopefully Sylvan will pay for it because I don't have any money.
I'll pay for the taxi.
Yeah, okay.
Sylvan's about to argue. Oh wait, she's paying for it. I know it. Okay.
No, I was gonna say, they don't normally ask for a check until after emergency care. And then it's just a large check. It's like, so who's
A
paying?
taxi?
No, I was talking about the hospital.
Who's paying
As-
Mr. Moneybill?
I don't think he knows what a hot taxi is.
So when you get close to the woman that's been knocked unconscious,
Bleeding to death. Well, dying.
well, dying.
almost.
Yeah, I don't know. It's
Knocked to
probably
death.
or something. You faintly pick up the sense of another mental signature, and you sense it coming from something, an item on her, around her neck.
I'll want to grab that.
Okay. All right. And as you come in contact with it, you feel this presence much more keenly. In fact, as you do, it becomes obvious that contact with the amulet is the trigger that makes this picture more clear. So it's almost surprising that you detected it in the first place while she was wearing it. And you get this very clear link, almost like telepathy, where for a moment, you are communing with some other intelligence on the other end of this device. And
Like a phone call.
yeah, and it's just long enough that they become aware that you're on the line too. And then the line is severed, and the magic leaves the amulet.
So, here's the magic question. Since I'm connected to that and I'm familiar with mind, and I'm a space mage, could I possibly triangulate where that magic was?
Or reestablish the link.
If it was still open.
I mean, based on just where it was, right?
You don't know where it was. Mind magic doesn't tell you where it was.
Could you instead suss out?
Can
Check the link.
Can I use the sympathetic link between the two device? The device is obviously connected to another device, right? Can I use that sympathetic link between those devices to find out where that other device is?
Oh, you're gonna make me do it.
It goes to a book, Bob.
Yeah, you could.
But why?
No, you could, and that seems like a pretty good idea. And as soon as you start to do it, the item begins to fall apart in your hands. Like it just
Hey,
becomes-
Matter Mage.
it
Matter
turns into
Mage.
What?
Matter
pile of
Mage.
dust
What?
as it quickly decays and becomes a pile of crap.
Rip. Matter Mage. You suck.
I'm glad that could help.
Sylvan grabs the amulet. Like, what in the world? Oh, it begins to fall apart. Matter Mage!
Matter Mage.
You suck. Completely on problem. What?
Good job, 3 man in that fight, though.
Not really.
I mean, one man in that fight?
I kind of ruined everything. I'm pretty sure I was gonna die unless I hit her in the face.
I'm pretty
Just
sure
saying.
someone would have died. That's why I pulled the guy out. I could have stayed and fought, but I don't.
Yeah.
That's fine though. It's fine. He wasn't completely
just come back
invested
later.
in that fight for the moment anyway. It was okay that he left. She was.
You'll just come
taken
back
out.
for Jasper's arm later.
That,
Do we have, we have
time?
time on the game?
I could stand to wrap up pretty soon.
past, oh,
Midnight?
what?
1 o'clock?
Yeah, past midnight. Okay, you guys are taking her to the hospital. You guys get a taxi, I guess.
Yeah.
You get her to a hospital. Who is staying with her? What kind of story are you telling? Surely it's not the four of you.
Can you guys handle this?
Sure.
Are you sure?
Oh yeah, do you want to
Yes.
talk about that? Fresh after the moment, Echo did nothing. Who had something to say about that?
She really didn't. It's true. You're right.
Can y'all handle this?
Yes.
Okay. I have to go. I'll come here if you're here, and if not, I'll meet you back at the place. I'll find you.
Okay, here's my plan.
I head out.
I mean, being a watcher would be really good at watching her, right?
Well, don't. Here, Echo,
Also-
do something to get good at. Sit behind this desk and watch her sleep.
I also have the advantage of needing to take very few breaks.
Right? You're like the best person to just watch her.
I really am.
And the advantage of a hooded figure walking into the room and strangling her while you watch.
Yep.
And then walking out.
Oh my god.
What happened? Somebody who walked in, killed her.
You
I didn't do anything.
stop texting.
Yeah. Yeah, did you see what happened? Yes, I did.
I saw the whole thing.
It's cold-blooded murder.
No, here's my idea for this. Echo can touch her, put her face on when we get to the hospital. Come in with a story. Oh, my twin has been assaulted. We're sisters, you see. Of course, obviously, right? And then I'm gonna stay in the hospital room, right by her side. I won't leave her side until.
Oh,
See?
that's pretty good.
Yeah.
That's pretty good. I'll
Nice.
give that to you.
Thank you. Sometimes I help.
Dang. I was going to
Not be
illusion.
anywhere near that good, huh?
I was gonna illusion her to look like you, and then
Oh,
you
well,
just
this is
look
easier.
like her.
Oh, he's gonna
I
body
mean-
switch. But then to
You
what
want a freaky
end?
fighter
Like,
in this, Bob?
who is Echo that it's okay to bring her in? Like, what? What does switching them do?
I
Right?
don't really approve of Sylvan mind raping everyone, but we need no information, and she's unconscious.
Can't you invade her dreams?
I did try and.
I
initiate
can, and
conversation
I can
with
even
No,
let
no, you're
you
right.
invade her.
No, you're right. You did.
twice. I said, the enemy uses dialogue.
That doesn't do damage.
And
Dumb.
Bob's response was, I want to shut her down mentally.
You did do that shit.
So-
I was out of that one, entirely, for a reason, but still out of it, so.
Okay, Jasper, what are you doing
I admit that I really didn't help there.
in the aftermath? What role does Jasper play in this?
I don't know.
Stay close by in case we need some help. In case somebody does come forward, right?
Sure.
I'll make some excuse. He's boyfriend.
Your lover.
You're a lover? Like, why would you be in the room then?
Right? Yeah. It's her boyfriend. See, then he has reason to be there.
Okay.
Fiance? Yeah, fiance. That's good.
Alright, so the two of you will watch over her. So
That's why there's no ring, because he doesn't have a left arm.
I don't know. I don't know. If
Got it.
Nadia,
it's actually
if
still on
Nadia
his arm.
was- if Nadia was in the hospital and Holly was there, I'd be in the room with Holly. Ring her
Okay.
over.
Friend?
Yeah.
Holly has a
ring her
twin.
over.
I mean, I just didn't know.
No, she doesn't.
Okay.
Yeah, she has a twin.
That's what I'm saying. I'd be
Steven
surprised.
doesn't
I
know
never
about her yet. They switch out so flawlessly.
Oh, I have a baby with each one of them.
It's almost like the other one lives in the mirror.
Oh, God.
Right? And now they're both pregnant again. So what happens when the other one comes home? You've got 4 kids and 2 wives.
Looks like I'm
Wait,
talking
how'd
about
it be
Randy about
4?
being Borman.
Wouldn't it be 3 kids? One
Divorce,
from before and 2 new ones?
That's
divorce, and no child support.
well, I can marry you guys. So
Can you?
Thanks, friend.
Cool.
it's
You can marry me and Steven?
Universal.
Wait, does Holly know?
Church of Life. I guess technically.
I don't know if Holly would be down with this, but.
You get your citizenship.
My what?
Okay.
Your citizenship.
Alright, anyway, back on topic.
Oh. Okay, she's
So that's
gonna
my
be
scheme.
in a coma,
Oh, God.
and it's gonna be induced by magic. And Sylvan can try to unravel it, but it is gonna prove quite potent, and it's gonna be a long-term affair. you'll be suspicious that it's some failsafe or last resort that was manipulated by whoever was on the other end.
So when you say an involved process, is it gonna take longer than the time we have left till the red ball?
Yes. In fact, the magic is going to be maintained. And so
Okay.
as you battle it, like, it's going to be constantly renewed. And it'll probably be an effort on your part just to keep it from killing her.
Oh,
Jeez.
Well, serious
I need some help on this.
talk to now to say, do we just let her go?
no.
I think we need some help on this one.
Someone says,
I'm,
what?
Well, here's the issue. So
she's alive, and I don't want her.
the bad guy is likely the person who's on the other end of that, trying to kill her because she's a loose end.
Okay.
Okay, I don't. Wait on the phone.
If
How does
he's
this-
continuously trying to apply pressure on her to kill her,
Yes.
it is possible that we could trace his magic back.
If she died.
Okay. Well, no, but what does that do with her dying?
It will mean I'm not protecting her.
If she dies, I
don't like if we just let her die. I don't think she's going to be very interested in talking to you.
I thought you were arguing for letting her go, and I'm not really following where you're going with
Okay.
this one.
I'm arguing we let him attack her, but using that attack vector, find out where he is.
Hold on. You've got, we've got some time, and this is going to be a decision that your characters are going to have some time to discuss. So I want to not make a decision on this until the next game.
Okay. Right.
Okay.
But this gives you time to think about it, kind of figure out what you would do. Let's see. So. Jasper. Roll.
Yo.
Wits.
Roll what?
Wits.
Wits?
Do you have a cult?
No.
Man with a ghost turn doesn't have a cult?
I got science.
Yeah, it's like the
Your ghost term is not science. Your ghost term is the exact opposite of science. 180 degrees away from science.
I roll wits and death.
Wits and death.
And
West.
it's not just the guy with the ghost arm. It was the guy that started the game with the ghost mom following around. Had 0 cult too.
Okay.
Okay, look. I thought I was gonna go with more matter, okay? I didn't know this was gonna be a death game.
Well, you could still do more matter and just deal with it.
That's true.
That's what I did when I played Matter Mage.
Nope. I'm going to get my mom out of hell.
Mama!
Alright,
That just killed me.
Jasper, taking a look at the... Okay, with your death sight, you are constantly able to see the presence of that death influence on her. And
Trying
as
to kill
she
her.
is brought... No, it's different.
Oh.
As she's brought into the hospital and they put her in a hospital gown and all that stuff, certain parts of her body become exposed, obviously, like calves and stuff, skin. You clearly see that her flesh, from like her wrists up and her neck down, has been tattooed and scarred.
With the same style of what she was doing to Elijah?
Yeah, it's a lot like that. Only Jasper, you recognize as you begin to look at this, her body was being made or primed as a vessel to contain ghosts. And you can see that the scars are very old. This must have happened to her a long time ago. The tattoos are partly faded, but the magic is still very strong.
So essentially, the body that was walking around wasn't the person that we were actually talking to.
No. This person. This person had a ritual performed upon them to make their body of flesh a cage for ghosts. She would also be alive and living, completely aware of what was happening. But she would also be a vessel to store ghosts inside of the unwilling variety.
Is there a way Can I tell if there's a ghost attached to her now?
There is not one now.
No ghost now.
Yeah, in fact, I mean, you don't really feel like the spell's active. Like, basically what you're seeing is the cage, laying in wait, waiting to be used. But it's not charged with power and active.
Okay. I explained this to the party. Well, to the two that are here.
Cool.
The whole ghost, like
Cool.
how this fits with the rest
Like
of
it,
the stuff here.
it
Well-
doesn't fit with anything that we've seen thus far.
Yeah, I know. And that's the problem with not learning about
All the clues.
her or letting her talk. So
Enemy uses dialogue.
I told you
Stunned.
this was gonna seem confusing. Anyway, let's move on. Elijah, what is going on?
Talking to me?
Yeah, you. You're the guy.
No, your brother, Elijah.
Ha ha ha.
Elijah John.
Head back to the place of business and go and find Polly's dream.
Like, that was eating them so hard. You really wanted to go find some Polly.
I think you love that Polly. Craves that mineral.
We'll
Like,
see.
I think he wants to make Polly his sidekick.
We'll see.
All right, you go into the dream looking for Polly.
Yep.
All right, it takes a little bit of effort, a little bit of looking around, but that's not beyond you. You find Polly's dream.
I dream of Polly.
We'll join his dream.
All right.
Like a game lobby.
Yeah, you left waiting in queue. You're in position 20,000. Like, what? How many people are trying to get in here? Okay. Polly has no kind of supernatural defenses. To you, he is just a mortal. What are you doing to him?
Or is it, what aren't you doing to him?
Well, I'm taking him to my lair. Simple as that.
Okay. Does this involve some hunting, some preying on him, some twisting his dream, and then...
Definitely, yes.
And then
I'm going to
capturing
twist
him
his
and-
dream, blame him for
hurting Teresa and corrupting where he was.
Oh, he interacts with the dream, and I mean he basically convicts himself. He's like, that bitch was going behind my back. She would have snitched. And
Yeah.
he basically confesses to beating the piss out of her. And
I'll
he
tell
says
him,
some things like that upstart punk, is moving in on my territory. I gotta set that shit straight. I mean, before everything gets really dark and it becomes screaming and.
I tried to teach you caution and how to accept an appreciation. I gave you a chance, and you denied. So this is what happens. Look, you deserve this, and I'm happy to your will. And I'll take it to my lair. We will torment him for a few hours, make it feel like days, weeks in the lair. Drown him a few times. And then, at the very end, kill him.
Are you taking him waterboarding?
Yeah.
That sounds like fun.
Waterboarding
you-
Guantanamo Bay.
Are you waterboarding with him as the board?
Yes.
I think this is the first actual person I've ever killed in my lair.
First blood.
Why is the feeding chart?
It was like predetermined and stuff.
Where's feeding?
So there's Satiety, I believe. Raising Satiety. Right there. Page 108.
Ah, yep. So, alright. This is going to be, I guess, a highly complex example, something the Beast has tracked down and set up over the course of at least one chapter. So base 5. He's gonna die. That's plus 4.
Yep.
Are you gonna just mutilate, devour him?
Yep.
So that's plus 3.
This does-
fills
this-
an aspiration.
Yep. So it's 12, 14 so far.
Feeding in your lair plus 1.
15.
15 what? Food?
Dice.
Hunger? Oh, okay.
The hunt was an extended chase. I mean, yeah, if we had acted it out, it would have been. It would have
Yep.
been over the course of a long scene.
Sounds good.
Let's see.
It does fit my called.
Your specific preferences.
Yep. Those are humanity, caution, acceptance, cooperation, attention, appreciation, effort, passion, tradition, and so 17.
Okay. Yeah. 17. Holy crap.
Damn.
Okay. Roll 17 dice. What?
Dang. Did you really roll 17?
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh.
Ooh, what?
Holy shit.
Is it roaded?
No, and that's why the dice add up like that. Probably
That's
was not
crazy.
as fulfilling as you would have wanted.
It's really like, wow, you thought you were getting a whole meal, and it turns out it's like half a cup of noodles.
That's the way it is, right? The first time,
It's 2 marshmallows.
you just don't know how to enjoy it.
Premature fetulation.
Almost
In
dead.
the arms of an angel.
And the night is gonna pass. The next day will come for the party. I assume over the next couple of days, some number of you will be present with her to protect her from physical threats. And Sylvan will have to visit her at least daily to perform like a warding spell or something to make her mentally strong enough to avoid just being murdered instantly.
By magic. Magic murdered.
So that's what I mean by his constant attention. So at least daily attention.
Like, I think my mental shield causes clash of will. Like, it's not even just a simple mental shield to give her bonus resist.
Well, that would at least give you long enough to know something's happening. And then be able to try and combat it.
Like, I think the only way I can combat it is with clash of will, though.
You're shooting yourself here, Bob. We're already giving it to you that you can help.
Yeah.
Right.
Take it.
You're right,
Okay.
she's just dead.
I just don't want to cheat. I'm sorry.
That's kind of why I was making it an effort on your part.
Okay.
To go above and beyond.
Like, the rules are a framework that we're supposed to play with and change when we need to for the story. And Bob's like, nope, can't do that.
Maybe he means it though. He's like, he doesn't want to do all this. He doesn't want to say that though. So he's just like, no, I can't do that. That's against the rules.
I mean, if he doesn't want to, just go that way.
Okay, my point is, she
I
will
did it.
take some attention. More or less night or day. And you guys are waiting for her to wake up from a coma because you want the information that she has, like who is she, what's going on. Friday. This is Friday, right? This was Friday night. So the next day is Saturday. So you get out of the hospital Friday night. This was all Friday night. Saturday happens. We'll say you guys work out some rest. Are there anything like immediate kind of strings that you want to, threads that you want to follow up and pay some attention to?
I wonder what would happen if I gave her two minds. If he's pressuring one mind and split it, what happens,
Give her
right?
two.
Sure, exactly. This kind of line of thought is probably exactly why you're able to do the thing you're not able to do. By setting up stuff like this and then, to defend her. Because otherwise, yeah, I mean, you're right, technically. He could just reach out and murder her.
So you were saying like threads to follow up in the next couple of days. My thought was to, with Elijah's cooperation here and Jasper on watch, take this girl, right? Walk while wearing this girl's face to see Vanessa and ask what the fuck. Who's this?
Oh.
Who am I right now? What's the story?
Okay.
And that way, like, if we need to protect her from Vanessa, she doesn't, right? Vanessa doesn't know where she is, right? See?
Not even... Okay. Alright.
That's why not just bring Vanessa to her, right?
You...
Because Vanessa could just, like, kill her right there and it's gross.
Yes.
And I wouldn't
also
leave it
want-
past her.
Since we're like doing like big long things here, I also want to check up on Teresa.
Okay.
I mean, hey, it's the same hospital. It's right there, right?
She's
Yeah.
making a slow recovery. I mean, she has several broken limbs, and she's an older woman.
Yeah, of course.
So,
And she's old.
and she's pretty doped up on some like serious painkillers. So
That's fine.
honestly, she may die. Just 'cause that's the way of things in the 40s.
They can't just give her a titanium hip like they do now.
Yeah. And drugs that just kill the pain without being heroin.
Right.
'Cause this is still the
Nowadays,
they
you just get heroin.
They just handed heroin out. Yeah, this is like the 40s. This is where doctors just... I'm having headaches, doctor. We'll take some heroin.
I think this is also when it was not exactly unreasonable for dentists to just literally rub Coke on your gums
Yeah.
and do surgery. Like,
Right.
they just splash some Coke around in there.
This is like, yeah,
It'll fuck you up.
we're just rolling in hard drugs.
Cocaine was considered over-the-counter medication.
So, but you guys do know somebody that could do something about that.
Yeah, I want to talk to Missy to help on with our life support efforts, at least. But I was saving that for after Vanessa.
Yes.
All right. Saturday, Vanessa will be unavailable.
Because of the ball?
Even to Elijah. She's getting ready for the ball. She does not have time. She has a million details to see to, the most important event of her life. And the community of vampires itself is largely still a secret and inaccessible to you, so, as a whole. 7 successes, what is that?
That's second roll of 17.
Oh, yeah.
And
Should
that-
have been.
Because I know
Just to
2
see.
is stupid.
It just tells you, I mean, next time you'll do better.
Yeah. You almost have to, because it's almost impossible to do worse.
Very nearly. After the red ball, though, Sunday, you guys will be able to get in touch with Vanessa. And when you see her, so how's this going to play out? It's going to be, what, like Elijah and Echo?
Yeah.
Somebody's going to be with her at the hospital, and then Sylvan's got a business to run.
Well, Sylvan can do is, I think like the idea would be to do it while Sylvan's doing his daily thing, so he's there too.
At the hospital?
Yeah, he does his daily whatever,
Oh,
right?
okay. So Jasper and Sylvan at the hospital. So here we go. Sunday night. Elijah and
Well,
Echo
the party
show
will
up
be all
at the
night.
Crimson Virgin at some reasonable hour for vampires to be up.
Yep. Echo's wearing what's her name's face.
Okay.
And probably, yeah, just to keep it concealed until we're ready to show.
Yeah, I was about to say, you should probably wait until she sees him and react.
Yeah. You lead the way.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll head in.
All right, you get all the way up to her door like you did before, and the bodyguard, who is, standing guard, he recognizes you, of course, Elijah, and he says, "I'll see if she's available." And then he looks at Echo, and he says, "Ah, Madame, it's been a while since you've graced us with your presence."
Echo will just smile and kind of nod. Keep quiet about this one, right? Try to
She said it was
try to
covered.
coast through.
You kept it covered, right? Like your head like hooded and stuff?
I think not enough though. Like to
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Okay.
not like a,
No worries.
You're granted audience. I mean, of course you are, Elijah. You're her toy.
You're her little fling.
Alright, I go in.
Okay.
Echo follows, yeah?
I want to give you a minute to tell her, like, to, get it ready, right? Look, it's not her. It's my friend. We just need some answers.
Yeah, I'll walk
Right.
in.
And yeah, Echo comes in a minute later.
She walks over to the liquor cabinet and begins to pour 2 drinks and take her slip off.
You should hold off on that for a moment. You may need to
The drink or the dress?
hold on to your dress and maybe make 3 drinks. There's someone outside waiting, and I was wondering if you could tell me who it is. I'll have them come in.
You mean they can't tell you who they are?
Maybe. And I'll let Echo come in.
Mm-hmm.
Reveal the face.
Yep.
Who is this?
Who we got?
Oh boy.
You just killed Echo.
Right? That's kind of what I'm thinking.
You did not say that this is my friend disguised as
That's
this
true.
woman.
You didn't say the thing
I-
you were supposed to say.
I did that on purpose, so Eka could see a reaction.
Oh, she drops the glasses and rushes over to Echo. She seems ecstatic to see you, and she says,
Mom.
Mama!
"Oh, Mabel, Mouse, how have you been? Where have you been?"
Vanessa. This is
Echo will drop the
this
disguise.
is not who you think.
Echo puts her face back on and says, "She's been trying to kill you."
Oh, she seems wounded by this whole act of betrayal.
Oh,
She
you
glares
done
at
fucked
Elijah.
up.
What is this?
We found the image you saw. We found her. And it seems as if she was being controlled. And
No, not so much controlled.
You don't get to talk.
There
and
is-
was trying to I look towards Echo. If you can explain it better. Go ahead.
There are powerful magics at play, and I don't know if I fully understand the greater implications, but the direct line of your would-be murder attempt led to her. We do think that there's other forces at play, but
I don't understand. Mabel? Why would she... How could she?
Maybe you can tell us. Who is this woman?
I feel like we really missed a lot here.
She's
I'm like, who the fuck is this?
She's an object of obsession. One of my most recent, and probably, and she looks right at Elijah, one of my strongest. She is a
So-
fascinatingly beautiful and complex yet simple creature.
How recent?
Shoot, what did I tell you? Did I tell you what the falling out? What were Christine's dates within the last
2 years?
2 years?
Christine was 9 months. Right, as like the most recent, I think.
Yeah.
And the other one was like 2 years, 2 years before that.
So, not even a year ago.
When was the last you saw her?
It's been a few months.
Totally out of character. Is this the lady that Homegirl was talking about?
Yes. And
Remember
it's
she
the-
was
Who?
This is Mabel that Christine told you about.
Yes.
This is Mabel that Faye would have told you about. This is Mabel. Hold on. Where else did you
Shifter.
visit? Shift. Oh, yeah. Shifter could have told you. There was another ball dropped. Basically,
Killed
I
the
threw
guy?
4 Mabel balls at you, and you only caught Christine's. So at the end here, I was like, "Damn it! Like what, Sean?"
What? What'd I do?
You jumped on the mail balls.
Drop 3 of the 4 balls that we could have got.
You dodged every clue in the game.
My bad.
It was 2. I think he was 2 out of 3, but anyway. So
Yeah, Bob was Shifter. That's right.
she
Yeah.
says, I haven't seen her in months. I mean, which isn't. Oh, has it been that long? It's not like we go without seeing each other. Our relationship, she has her interests, I have mine. I guess it's been too long.
Hers involved killing you now, so.
What happened to her? What could have brought her to this point?
Hard to say.
Oh. Does she seem like she's telling the truth? Yeah. I mean, all the stories line up, but
Mhm.
I mean, okay, well, all the stories line up. There you go. Elijah, they line up. Your woman must be telling the truth. She wouldn't lie to you.
okay.
To question her would be to question your loyalty.
Well.
But the real
unfortunately-
question is, does Echo think she's telling the truth right now?
Echo doesn't know she's watching.
No, like, who cares?
Unfortunately, as of right now, Mabel is in the hospital.
Assuming Sylvan told us some of what's going on, right? Right?
Alright.
Yeah, then, you know.
What's
She
wrong
appears
with
to
her?
be...
Well, I punched her in the face.
That isn't what keeps her in the hospital, though.
Oh, that's
She's
true.
under...
Simple
she's
fix.
under
Bring her,
attack.
bring her here. My blood will fix her. It won't be the first time. She'll be fine.
She is getting attacked. Magic. As we speak.
Constantly.
I don't understand how.
I couldn't tell you.
I don't know much about
Our
that.
wizards are quite sure.
She kind of plops down on her bed in an expression of defeat. She says, Mabel, what have you gotten into? I knew your curiosity would be your undoing, but like this?
Don't think she was working alone, do you? Do you know of any others she might have learned of this from or gotten involved with?
Spirits, ghosts, that was all part of the whole thing.
Yes, there was a... How do we describe that? The spirit monster thing, right? Let's do that.
Describe it
How did the
big,
two of you do it? Like, that's-
ugly.
No,
Right.
I mean, I don't know how to describe it myself enough.
What's it look like?
It
Yeah.
was a high-ranking death spirit.
Big, ugly, fat.
Yeah,
cat
you know,
spirit.
black, purple, whatever, spiky, 6 arms, 2 legs,
Stunk.
whatever, you know. Describe it, that's what I'm saying. We describe it.
That doesn't sound like anything she would do. She has a talent. I don't know. A hobby for magic. She.
Do I still have burns on me?
It's 2
Maybe.
days.
Half a
probably.
season.
Okay, yeah, I'll say. I think I saw her talent show my arm, where I have like singe marks or whatever.
No, she's not capable of things like that. I mean, like lighting candles.
Oh,
or
she is quite
seances, simple things.
very capable.
That definitely happened. Right there.
Mm-hmm.
On my.
I saw the whole thing.
That couldn't have been her. It was something else.
That's a you, John.
It was
Watched it all happen.
It was funny.
No, Mouse wouldn't do those things. She wouldn't
We
hurt
can-
anyone else. You don't understand. She was kidnapped when she was a child. Crazy people, cultists, grew into her flesh with knives. They tortured
Cultists?
her day in and day out. They carved rituals into her body. They meant to make her some kind of weapon of the dead.
I'm
I
gonna-
mean, you
tell
say
Bob.
that,
Tell Sylvan
and that
that's what-
sounds awfully familiar.
It seems to
What
have
my
worked.
arm felt like. Burning knives, symbols, all that nonsense.
Mm-hmm.
The thing is, in the end, they were just crazy people. I mean, the things they attempted were real enough, but their talents were not enough to bring it to fruition. So in the end, she
Know the
was
name of the
just
cult?
scarred and marked.
You underestimate the cult. They were able to do something real.
They reached too far, grabbing at ghosts, I suspect. And many of them were killed, and that is how Mabel escaped. In the confusion, in the death, and the blood.
Something still reaches for her.
have to see her. I have to help her. She stands up and goes to grab a small vest of a jacket, and she says, "Take me. Take me to her."
I look at Elijah.
Okay.
Sidebar?
The boyfriend being replaced right off the bat.
Right?
Did you say sidebar?
Yeah.
Pulling me aside. What you need? 1 second. I'm sorry.
I don't know if we should bring it to him.
Why?
Because she wants to watch and see how this plays out.
Because how do we know that, she means good to the one who was going to kill her?
I'm confused. What do you say? Oh, you're saying how?
Right? Like,
Did you not?
how do we know we don't need to detect Mabel from Vanessa?
She seemed honest enough.
I mean, this is the whole reason we didn't just bring Vanessa to see her in the first place, right?
Yeah, but we saw the reaction when we showed her face. It's not like she ran at her with a gun.
True.
Steam.
And you didn't tell her anything, so
Yeah, so if there was bad blood there, she should have been put off. Did her words not seem true? All the stories line up.
okay.
Okay. Right this way, Vanessa. It's right there.
+1 low BF point. We lost all the damn clues in this fucking story.
Yeah.
We dropped everything.
Yeah.
I think the time didn't really help either, because I totally forgot what Christine told us about.
Yeah, you're right.
Like, I know we talked to Christine. I know she wasn't like it, but I didn't remember that she led us anywhere else.
I mean, she didn't really lead us anywhere. She just told us that Vanessa had another interest going on when she was seeing her.
I mean, interest. She said obsession.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She did
That
say
was her
obsession.
word.
She did give
I
her
mean,
name.
Vanessa literally just said obsession.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
she knows.
Mm-hmm. All right, so yeah, we'll take her, I guess.
Okay.
Good or bad.
Vanessa in the world of mortals.
We'll draw a lot of heads.
Sure. It's a mixed. It's a mixed effect of whether or not they just ignore her or they are in complete awe of her. Like, she draws the attention of a goddess.
Yeah.
But they seem struck by her. Those who pay attention to her are struck by her presence, and those who do not simply ignore it. Either way, she strides through the hospital with intention and is hardly impeded, like she owns the place. And they just let it happen. Turning you two into basically her entourage.
We just kind of walk in the aftermath.
While walking, Vanessa, you said that your blood would heal her?
Yes. Vampire's blood.
Heals.
Mortals, yes.
If, I know you're busy, but I have someone that I need to take care of. Maybe life or death. I don't know how you feel about it. If it has to come straight from you.
It is better that way. Are you asking for a favor?
Yes. Yes, I am.
Oh boy.
Of course. Anything for my nightmare.
They be in the same hospital?
Did you bring her to the same hospital?
I mean, probably whichever hospital's closest. If it works out that way, then sure.
Well,
sure.
given that we knew we were gonna need to stay there for a while, why not, right?
I mean, even without thinking about that, just looking at the proximity of all of this here in town, where things are happening.
Yeah, it's all within 2 miles.
You know, why not? Like, even if the hospital's over here, you know, it's probably the closest hospital. So, sure. Sure, they can be in the same hospital.
I'll tell her, do what you need. Finish. Yes.
Okay, well,
Just let me know.
first you go to Mabel. She comes into the room and she sees the woman there in the hospital bed, and you see Vanessa almost go weak in the knees, and she rushes over to her bedside and doesn't hesitate to like slice her wrist open with a nail and just drown her in vampire blood, just pouring it down her gullet.
Ah!
OP.
So, you see after a few moments, Mabel's unresponsive as she has been, but after some of the vampire blood is making it down her throat, she begins to respond to it. And even still in a coma, I mean, Sylvan can see, like, she's still more or less incapacitated or mindless. Her body reacts and begins to drink.
I guess I would have needed to drop isolation when she showed up, huh? I would have done that.
What does that do?
It
Drop
like
isolation.
it impedes any actions taken towards the target.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that would have gotten in the way of
When-
things.
I see her healing, and with Death Sight, do I see her aura change?
Slightly. She was already very heavily influenced by death.
Oh yeah.
And this could be part of it. Maybe some of that resonance, maybe the ritual that's been carved into her, scarring her.
Maybe she was
ultimately,
a ghoul of someone else.
Ultimately, she's something different, given her background and everything.
The cultist.
The ghouling process is almost an effort of domination on the vampire's part as well. And you kind of get a sense that that's not what's going on here. After she's drinking some amount of Vanessa's blood, Vanessa seems reassured in her condition. She says she will need a moment. Her body will know what to do. If she's not responsive after that, I don't know what can bring her back. And then she turns to Elijah and says, "Let's see about your friend."
Okay. I will take her to the room that Teresa's in.
That guy's gonna follow along just to see.
You go into the room. She does a similar event with the old woman, with Teresa. Teresa doesn't quite respond in exactly the same way. I mean, almost, but her unconscious movements are not as practiced. She doesn't really
She never
take to it
drank
the
vamp
same
blood
way
before.
that Mabel does, yeah. But she's pretty much out of it with the drugs that she's been given. So it's unlikely, like, even if she was slightly conscious, she would quickly fall back under in the drug's influence. It won't be an immediate effect, But over the next couple of days, the vampire blood will cause Teresa to make a full recovery, her bones will mend, and she will be back at home, and probably have an extra spring in her step that she hasn't enjoyed in the last 20 years.
It's better than anti-aging cream.
Thank you.
Of course. But now you owe me a favor.
Anything.
She smiles at that.
There is something else. Lady Aska.
Oh, shoot.
Oh, shoot. Heal Jasper. Oh, turn him into a vampire with a ghost arm.
Oh, shoot.
Okay.
Oh.
Ghost things.
She turns to address you.
You better get ready for the rest of the nights.
She says yes.
We have in our possession, I'm sorry we didn't quite bring it this occasion because we didn't really know how this meeting was resolving. But yes, we have a present, a gift for you from the Red Dragon.
Is it poison?
I don't believe so.
It is poison. It is not poison.
She kind of looks at you like, what's the difference?
Echo will clarify that it is an object, and what you choose to do with it is your discretion, but we have it for...
It is a double-edged sword. And if I remember correctly, told us to tell you when we gave you this, and I quote, "Life is a dual-edged blade, deadly moving forward as it is moving back." Of course, we will give you the blade, but
A gift from the Red Dragon.
for the ball.
We dropped the ball on that one.
Just
Well, she
adding
wasn't
to the
available
list.
at the ball.
She says, she kind of smiles at that. She says, I do enjoy gifts. I suppose he is not too angry about his sister then.
Actually, you seem kind of pleased with the whole deal.
Exactly. Seemed happy about it. Actually, he wanted us to tell you thank you.
Oh, that is a surprise.
Echo will give a little smile. Do you wish to pick it up at the office? Should we drop it off?
I will come get it.
I don't mind delivering.
Or we can do that.
Oh, there'll be some sorting going on.
God dang.
Okay, she says, alright. Now you said she's under attack by magic?
Yes, our wizards would be more able to enlighten you on that matter.
It may not be necessary. I will take her to my chambers. I am no stranger to mages and magic. I am protected against it. She will
Oh,
be
I
safe
know.
there.
My concern there is we don't get answers that way. Although, I mean, she kind of gave us some, but...
Well, you can send Elijah to speak with her anytime.
What about Jasper?
No.
Just kidding.
Oh,
Jasper's our front man.
No.
He's like talking to the girl, and he's not getting information about the girl.
What are you doing this weekend? You got a ball?
He did the same thing. So, what else did he do? It was like, have you ever had men approach you that made you feel uncomfortable? It was like, what?
Jasper was 100% homeschooled. Socially awkward for sure. Oh man.
That's so ridiculous.
All right, so are we wrapping this up?
Yes, we can do that. So Vanessa will take Mabel to her place, which she will explain. I mean, I guess again for Sylvan and them that her chambers are warded against magic pretty heavily. She's had magic enemies before. She knows how to protect herself. So as long as Mabel's there, she should be safe from whoever's attacking her.
And a prisoner.
Conveniently.
Maybe.
What's the maybe about this?
And then you guys will be allowed to come talk to her. I mean, Vanessa's not like cutting you guys off your friends after this.
Okay.
She'll say something along the lines of, I know you did this out of obligation to Mr. White, and he did it out of obligation to me. But, this is no small favor that you've done saving Mabel.
Favor, huh?
Which is honestly true because you guys could have killed her, and actually I fully expected you to kill her before you got any answers because you kind of have a track record for being stupidly ham-fisted.
Blame it on the alcohol.
I mean, half the time it's Elijah.
Well, half the time you
Just blame
don't
the
do
black
anything, you jerk.
Hey, that was once.
So here we go. Let's wrap this
Oh,
up.
I wanted to point out so we read a report to Mr. White at the end.
Yes.
At the end of this one would be a request for an answering machine.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, because it's stingy Sylvan.
At the end of our report of these are all the things that happened. This is all the bullshit we went through.
And
Hey.
pay.
By the way, can we get an answering machine?
And
Okay.
pay.
I mean, I would go with small wins first.
Okay, small wins. We just
Yeah.
jump Sylvan and take his money. It's small wins.
Okay, you put in
Three-
a request for an answering machine, and what's going to happen is a few days later, a courier is going to deliver a
Intern.
an intern. A courier is going to deliver a package. It is a bird cage, and in it is a gold and white parrot, like macaw. And a note inside the
That's our
cage
answering
says
machine.
"Answering machine."
Am I being trolled right now? Alright, before I jump to conclusions, does it work?
Call the office. Yeah, call the office and see.
From where? Like,
I don't
I'm
know.
gonna go down the
Payphone.
street.
There's payphones.
Hey, go down to the street. Call the office.
Yeah.
That's Sylvan if we can borrow a quarter.
I got
I'll give him a quarter.
I'm not asking you for a quarter. I'll go ask.
You go.
Get before that.
You call the office. The phone rings. The bird looks at everybody else in the room, and then squawks and flies over to the phone, and knocks the receiver off the phone, and says, "Good afternoon, Redemption Services."
Say stuff.
Our answering machine's a parrot. I thought you were calling the office. Come on.
Oh, I'm calling the office. Okay. Yeah.
Say stuff.
I'm just trying to see if this thing works. That's it.
That's what you see.
No, I want the bird to say, "Did you just call me a thing?"
Hang up the phone.
I have a name.
Hang up the phone. Go back to the office. Is the phone off the hook?
It hangs
Does
it
it put
up
it back?
after the conversation. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
This bird is awesome.
All right. Walk in.
Okay.
Does the note have a name for this bird?
You
Answering machine.
walk in. squawks. It says, "Someone called to see if this thing works."
I wonder if this was more or less expensive than an actual machine.
Is this magic?
I just want to know whether or not it was a
Well
person.
trained.
Yeah,
Well,
where's the meme, right?
Someone called to see if this thing works.
Is this magic? Is it, Jasper?
What?
someone?
Magic?
The bird.
Like, I'm the one with mind magic. It's obviously augmented with mind, right?
Oh yeah. it's
Well, you're saying
intelligent.
obviously.
That's a
Sorry?
smart-ass bird that can remember everything.
Is it just a really
Can't
smart
your
bird?
primes do other magic?
It's just a smart bird.
Fuck. It's a
What's your
smart
name?
bird.
Talk to it. What's your name?
Oh well. Do you guys want to name it? I don't have a name.
I mean,
so
rat.
I want to.
Oh.
that'll be your homework. Name your bird. Really?
Jorg.
Jorg. Oh.
Andy.
Okay. Between now and next game, name your bird.
Bear.
Bear.
No, we're not naming it bear.
Can of bears.
It's in a can, and it's
I'm
a
in.
bear.
Bird.
Okay.
Bears.
You bastard, you can let it die.
Oh, let's see. So, going on, let's go into beats and stuff. Hydra embodied the Watcher.
Finally.
Stop jumping into trouble. So, that's a beat for that. Probably not that one or that one.
I think that's enough to move? Move on?
Move on. Oh, yeah, well, you're tracking your stuff.
I did, like- Yeah, I did let that, go to...
Yeah.
To the end there.
Right, you went out of your way to make that. Yeah, I'll take it.
Alright.
I think we punished
Whew.
the party enough with that. I think if we had to do that too many more times, they would vote kick you off the island.
Why fucking evict my ass?
I think I would just vote just kill everyone. Just
That's a tough rule to follow. I'll change on next time. And Echo would talk about it later, I'm really sorry for how that went in there, but it was necessary for me for...
yeah. I think I want to talk about it too, but at the moment, I mean, at the time that we broke off, I had more important.
Yeah. But, later on she'll follow up on it. It was necessary for personal growth, and I will be changing in the future.
Stephen got a short aspiration for passing judgment upon Polly.
Bam.
Oh, hold on. Leave my... That's what I'm saying. Here's down.
Okay.
Awesome. Try again. So what? So we got inner chapter, right? 4, 8.
Okay, 4 for
Much.
the end of the chapter.
Mhm.
For the end of the... Actually, let's do 8.
Okay.
Because, this was the end of a major story. This was a 3-game story.
An arc?
Mhm.
So yeah, we finished this little arc. So we'll do double experience for that.
Okay.
So 8 beats for ending the story.
Yep.
What are you guys doing? So mage beats. What did we learn anything special, mages?
I learned about that thing.
Yep.
The girl's body.
Oh, that's true.
How sex works.
The ghost cage being engraved onto a living person.
Okay, I'll give you that. It's a double.
So that was-
That was the first fairly major spirit that we've seen too, right?
Yeah, you actually saw it.
Well, we've
last
seen it
time.
we saw it before.
Okay, well, first time we fought it, and then we got to track something through the twilight.
Okay, yeah, I'll give you double beats for that.
Yeah. Your boy fed.
Hold on, is that the end of the mages?
Um,
I think so.
Yep, beast fed.
yeah, I did a dramatic too.
Okay.
Same here.
Man, you guys are doing this all scattered. Everything down.
Tell me when you're ready to move on.
One for dramatic failure.
Yeah, Bob got one for dramatic. Sean got
Mhm.
one for dramatic.
Does Sylvan get one for double dipping for dramaticking and then getting rid of the arm rack tilt?
Did you get rid of the armor tilt?
I don't know. Did he?
Well,
Not
yeah.
actively.
Yeah, at the end
I
of the
mean,
scene.
over time it would have, right?
Yeah, you don't get rewarded for moving those conditions.
Right. If it's just normally you do, but you don't unless you actually do something to resolve it. If you just let it expire, it does not count.
Okay,
Okay.
cool.
All right, so for the mages we got, right, the 2 for the magic for Mabel, the 2 for tracking things through Twilight. We got 1 for Sylvan Dramatic Failure, 1 for Jasper's. What else?
Okay, then we got 1 for the beast feeding.
Yep, got that.
Okay, and then is that all the nightmare beats?
I think so. I don't get many.
Oh, that I'm in the wrong book.
Hmm.
Okay. Yeah, you've got all the normal stuff then.
My roll one is actually a whole XP.
Okay.
I get a whole XP for the roll thing, so.
So are you taking that, or are you gonna put that in the pot?
These are special. I took my last one, I'll take this one too.
Oh, okay. Yeah, screw you guys.
This guy wants to split money, wants to split experience. Frick.
I didn't want to split the money. That was you guys. I left the money alone.
It's true, he wasn't very vocal about the money, but he was letting that be.
Mm-hmm. I watched all the money.
Well, you did. You watched.
Hey, that's a complete roll now. I sense some hostility.
No, we good.
You can't bring it up anymore.
He almost died because you were watching.
That's
So
why
only it matters.
That's why it's complete.
Oh
Yeah.
wait, don't you get one for upmost right corner of health bar or whatever? Is it furthest 2, furthest 3? Which one is it?
For getting beat down to shit? Yeah, you gotta beat for that. 3 right, top 3 right most.
when you
Yep.
when you get a penalty.
So you get one for that too?
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Yep. Alright, what else we got?
It's weird because it doesn't say anything about that in the mage one.
Hmm.
Maybe mages don't get that.
Yeah, mages can heal themselves. Do it again.
Yeah, that's true.
No, I think you're still supposed to trigger it once. I mean, it'll apply to all of you guys. If any of you guys do it, we'll do it.
Okay.
So then you got. Oh, okay, so Promethean beats you past your thing, so that's that. So that's all your special things. So now Hydra, 1 short aspiration.
Yep.
Steven, 1 short aspiration. Bob, let's see.
I didn't really complete any of mine.
You did not.
Nope.
Okay, and Sean.
I tried to complete one of mine. It didn't work out.
I didn't complete one, but I am going to be going to Mabel later for working on my obsession.
Oh, which one?
Finding a spot for mom to hang out. Duh.
Hey, can my mom possess you? I know you're used to it.
Oh my gosh.
It's like even
I
Ivy
asked her
saw that one.
but I want to figure out how she is what she is kind of thing.
How many?
I thought we were supposed to be researching Prometheans for your mom.
Oh, yeah,
Hey,
help your mom.
multiple things, right? Like
Okay.
I'm finding out new stuff all the time.
How many days are gonna pass till the next game?
How many days do you need?
Like the normals, what, 3 normally? Between the jobs?
Hold on. I have to look at the calendar.
Something happens in the
Oh.
calendar,
It's
huh?
Friday 24th, 25th, 6th. Okay, so we will bring the game back on Monday. Hold on, Saturday, Sunday. So all our closeout stuff's happening on Sunday. How many days do you guys want?
So the total's 1 XP each. I think
Okay.
that's perfect.
Ooh, that means I'm
That
going
means-
up in
Yeah,
death.
I'm going up in spirit. Spirit 2 now.
Death 3.
I don't know. We'll see, because Halloween's coming up, and that's a pretty important, like, hard deadline for some stuff that I want to run.
Halloween game. Yeah, where are we in the calendar?
Sunday the 26th.
Okay. I should keep these in the game log too.
Or at least that's where the game will stop, and then yeah, we'll see
Mhm.
where it picks up. Because,
Yeah.
like I said, Halloween's important to one of you.
Mhm.
To all of you. Solo games.
One short.
Am I-
You're one short. Did you say that to me 3 minutes later? Are we one short still?
Who is?
Didn't you text me to say one short?
Oh, short inspiration. That's just a note to me for
Oh, okay. Oh, one short.
one
Okay.
that.
Alright.
Yep.
Anything else? Anybody got any kind of closeout comments?
I'll get back to you.
I already said mine. Oh, logging on to Final Fantasy. If I can find my
Alright.
controller.
Well,
Back controller too.
I have a question. I hope you.
you can
When I was
get
talking, can you hear me?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. When I was talking to Polly, he mentioned somebody was moving out on his territory.
Oh yeah.
Do you have the,
You.
do you have the name down? It was me.
Yeah.
Okay.
You were the guy moving in his territory.
Okay. Very cool.
I mean, you
Fucking
came
up
in
his
like
shit.
harassing him since day one.
Yep.
You came like hard. Out for your boy Polly.
Well, I don't know. Okay, I know we didn't really like clarify on how many days we're going to be out.
Hmm.
It's like 3 or something. But in those 3 days, I want to go back to the apartment complex, and I want to find the next guy.
Okay. Like Polly's little rat.
Nah. Paul's little rat doesn't seem like he's going to take charge, step up.
Oh, okay.
But I'm sure someone has to, or someone will.
Well, it could be you.
It's going to be me.
So comments for me, I guess, would be some for Echo between now and then. Now and next game would be talking to Jojan, and basically conferring with her mentor now to find out which way to go next, right? Which path to take
Oh, yeah.
from now. And yeah, I'm asking, sourcing your input on this too, Conrad. You can pitch a thought. It doesn't have to be on the list for the one she needs, right? Could be. Just because I have the 10 I have to do doesn't mean they're the only ones I can do.
Oh, where's my...
Alright.
If you want to talk about what we got and what they all are, we can go through that too.
Yeah, I'll have to look at it. I have a list here, so.
Mhm.
Actually, I need to mark. So you finished Watcher. What was
Yep.
the other one you did? Companion?
Companion.
Alright.
And those are just the ones on my list, so they don't have to. I don't have to do just the list. And in fact, that doesn't really make sense for me too, because how do I know, right?
Okay, yeah. Well, let me take a look at it then, and I'll try and keep in mind like the next game we got coming up, and what would be useful for you to be.
Yeah, because I think like overall, one of the ones like that she definitely wants to get into is something from Silver. Because Silver's the one that deals with other supernatural types.
Okay.
Which tends to be, a recurring issue we run into is all these supernatural types, and then I'm sitting there like, what do I can't. I can't even like mage sight vampires.
Yeah. Okay.
Either.
Me neither.
I can.
The vampire campaign's over, so.
Right. So we'll see what's
that
next.
boon
So I'm
is
useless
short-lived.
now.
Well,
So we're skipping past the red ball and stuff.
Yeah,
yeah.
we went
you
past
guys
the
aren't
red
gonna
ball.
experience it. I mean, if we came up to the point where you guys were gonna be there for it anyway, it would have been advised for you not to be there anyway, because I mean, maybe Elijah could have attended. Just because
Oh,
she was
I-
worried about him surviving the
Mhm.
night, but the rest of you would have been like, maybe you shouldn't.
Oh, you didn't get to hear my backup plan for in case we didn't solve this in time.
I did.
Did you?
Yeah, you were gonna be
Oh,
her.
yeah. Yeah, I was going to place her.
Yeah, it was gonna be.
You hit the ball. Possibly get shanked.
Probably because I would have shanked you like between Mabel casting terrible death magic at you and the spirit coming out of spiritness in a sneak attack. Like it probably would have been like death magic paralysis, and then the spirit comes up and just tears you into
Boom!
pieces. And it would have been like, well, there's Echo's first life.
Popped that one.
It's like
And
I know Echo can take
Very
a lot of
done.
damage, but can you take 17 aggravated damage?
Who's to say the death spirit isn't gonna just gobble that soul?
Oh,
Echo doesn't have a soul.
Oh,
That's
okay.
the whole point.
That's the point. She's on her way to forging.
trying to get one. Make it yourself. Do it yourself, soul.
I turned the AC off because the baby was cold.
Baby wasn't cold.
What? No, but he's been coughing.
Alright, well, thanks for the game, guys. Hope you had
That
fun.
was fun.
Yeah, it's good
Even
to
though
get
we
back
really
in the
didn't follow what
swing.
was going on, but man,
That's true.
really
Like,
lost the plot on this one.
I still don't even know how it really ended. Like, we stuck her in the magic safe room, and then that was the end of that.
Well, we're gonna talk to her later.
Right, it
We're gonna
doesn't
talk
just
to
go
her
away.
later, yeah.
This isn't just gonna fall away and be gone. Like,
Mhm.
obviously Elijah's still connected, Vanessa's still part of your life, Mabel will be there to
What?
talk to. Things are gonna happen. This is
did you
this
say?
is a good first step onto the path of my larger campaign that I have for you guys.
Okay.
Also, Echo wants to speak with the answering machine to get it to leave a better message and in a British accent.
Oh my gosh. That's probably not gonna happen because I don't want to do a British accent, and the bird.
But you can just say it. It's a thing. Well, I guess like it would only say the you'd only hear the British accent if you were calling the answering machine, right? Because once we go and get the messages, it just says it in either its own voice or a mimicry of whoever was calling.
Oh yeah,
So you would have to see
that'd be cool.
unless Echo calls, leave a message. Then you're.
Yeah, you need a better message like ask for a name and a number and stuff. So sounds like someone
Right,
called
right.
about this.
Yes.
No, that's
So
all the
that's the
messages
thing,
you
too.
guys get.
Someone called about the thing.
It'll still be great.
Who
when you get
called?
the call. The bird will be like, "Ah, you got a call."
Just punch
You
the
got a call
bird
from
in the
someone.
face, kill it. Call Mr. White. Hey, answer machine broke. What are you doing?
Oh, wait till the bird comes to find you and delivers a message.
That would be cool. That
Yeah.
would be really cool.
Stealthing into the enemy.
It comes walking in.
Red and gold parrot flies through. All right, guys.